Chat out and we're ready. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another stream. We're going to be doing Icecrown Citadel 25 Heroic, hopefully on the Shadow Priest. Now I say hopefully because there is a handful of Shadow Priests here, literally like a handful, right? That's 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a handful right there. One of them is probably going to be a Discipline Priest, and the others, they might swap over. There's of course the bigger chance for me to be asked to swap over. Considering the amount of characters I do have, it makes sense. Let's take a look here, like for example, that Nold really isn't helping. Yeah, Intensity, she probably already is saved on her warriors. There's already some warriors here as well. So yeah, like for example, this guy, he's not going to have a, he's not going to have any characters, maybe. No, he's a trial, he might not have any alts. So, he's not even in the raid yet. Oh my god. There's actually more than a handful of priests. Oh jeez. Alright, that sucks. Well, anyway, Melek's in the chat. How are you doing, Melek? And Atmir says, hey, don't play priest, no! Well... yeah, you know, we do have to play some Shadow Priest sometimes. I want to play Shadow Priest, but looking at the situation, I'm not sure if we get to play Shadow Priest, so it's optimistic for you, Atmir, and probably a little bit more pessimistic for Jelena. Hey Jelena, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And yeah, I don't think we get to play Shadow Priest yet again, but only time will tell. Let's see. It doesn't look good though. That's all I will say. Hey Deluxa, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. And... yep, I did forget to mute my Discord there for a sec, but thank you for reminding me. Admir says, I don't like it, change! Malek says, Rogue, maybe? Yeah, well, you know, I cannot decide what I want to play. I'll log the character, and if I can play it, sure. If I can't, it's not a problem for me to swap. The officers get the final say in it. You know, whatever I play, there's gonna be people that don't want to see it. And there's gonna be people that want to see it, so... it's fine either way. Unless we're playing Discipline Priest. Nobody wants to see Discipline Priest. Deluxa wants to dance? Well, sure. Ukulele's got the moves like Jagger, so... I'm gonna go ahead and find Deluxa. You know what? I'm going to go to the dirty part of the city. The real outbacks. The horde side. Ugh. Shivers just walking down here. Looking over my back, man, like... someone's gonna stab me here. Oh! We have made contact. I was in inspection range, but then I wasn't. Oh! I have found Deluxa! Oh shit, I don't think he's found me. Hey, how are you from yesterday, the sub run? Hey Presjan, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're gonna juke out Deluxa. It's all good, he doesn't see us here. Where is he? Where did he go? Supposed to be on the thing, like a tiger. Like a tigri, but he's not here. Oh, I don't see him anyway. Hey Rico, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome back, Arby. Hopefully my interrupts won't crash constantly and I'll be able to watch. Oof, that's a tough one, man. I hope so too. I think I found Deluxa. There's Deluxa! Oh shit, and we got Kundo in here as well. It's a dance party. Let's get it. You know, one's a company and... two's a company and three's a party. So let's get it. Before the Ruby Sanctum, you didn't play Shadow Priest for a while. Glad you're playing it again. Well, I'm not sure, man. If we get to play on this, because there's a lot of priests, and looking at the guild, there's like 5 priests right here. So that might not be such a great plan to stay on this. And do you get crashed at Dalaran? Is a question from Anga Cornea. Yes, we call it the Dala DC. It's a common occurrence. I have been trying to get Shadow Priest in for a while, but yeah, we just oh my god, the Luxa's got bunny ears now. Okay. And Kundu is all sorts of... you know what are we doing? Social distancing, guys. You know, you can party hard and you can also party responsibly. Oh yes. Yes, it says, isn't that Boxster? Boxster is on Call Me Maybe. You know, the Carly Rae Jepsen song? Hey, I just met you, dun dun dun. That was the shit back in the day. Alright, but I think, yeah, we just got moved to group. No, we're in group 3 still. I'm so nervous. We're gonna have to swap to something else, I just know it's coming. Maybe Hunter, maybe some form of Druid. Druid, oh, sorry. We will decide for you, it has to be a rogue, says Malek. Well, if that was a thing, yeah, I'd be able to decide for myself too. But I don't think that's a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and ditch the Luxa. See you later. Freaking thought. I'm just kidding. Play mage, says Balexa. There already seem to be a few mages, and I'll probably have to play some... There's the Dala DC. There you have it, Anga. We'll probably have to play something else than a mage, considering we do have 2 good mages right there. Well, 1 good and 1... Yeah. I think that mage is like... Oh, 5.7! He's got some gear this time. Alright, he put effort. I like it. It's no longer 5.1. That's better. That was a good hide and seek. Oh, dude. I'm telling you, there's no way that anyone can beat me in hide and seek in Dalaran. No freaking way. I will destroy you. You will not ever in a million years be able to even click me. Yes. Yes, I am gonna abuse something. I have that DC on a lot of places. Yeah, but it's forced in Dalaran. It's to filter people out so that more people can log in because the servers are very much overloaded. Rogue will be nice with all that DPS. Speaking of Rogue, there's not a single Rogue. So you guys might get exactly what you want. Because so far, not a single Rogue. Hey Patrick, what are the classes that you enjoy the most except for Paladin is a question from Patrick. Well, nice seeing you, mate. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and let's see. Except for Paladin, you got Shadow Priest, you've got Boomkin, you've got Fury Warrior. I'm honestly starting to enjoy Unholy DK a lot, especially if you get your Time Cap Rock. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of classes that I enjoy. I think I enjoy more classes than classes that I don't enjoy. I will beat you if you stream, says Zico. No, because if I stream and if we play hide and seek, I'm just gonna do this. Alright guys, there you go. Find me, you fuckers. I'll put a goblin weather machine as well, so that you can't even hear where I am. I'm gonna win that shit. I'm very competitive at hide and seek. Oh yes. Hey, amusing, thank you for the cheers. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that, of course. As much as you love Hunter, as much as I love, or you love Hunter, I know how much you love playing it. Ah, like that. So hopefully something else. Well, I don't mind playing Hunter. We just have to get good at it, put on our big boy pants, and you know, just handle it. It's for the guild. Like, you know. I don't have the, Ugh, I'm gonna get stabbed here, aren't I? I'm getting the fuck out. That rogue just went stealth, I saw that. Oh, I fell. Oh, that's fine. What is the most lazy thing to play in Icecrown Citadel? Off-tank, let's say Feral Druid. Off-tank Feral Druid, that's pretty freaking lazy. You get to like innervate one person, you get to use Mangle every minute, and that's it. That's your entire job. Hey, yeah, of course I'm having a wonderful day, Patrick. It's always a wonderful day when you get to play some Wrath of the Lich King. Can't go wrong, really. But yeah, the Luxa likes one sort of dancing, I like a whole different type of dancing. It's the dance where you use your mouse for camera movement and stuff, and you know, like character movement. This is the dance that you need to do in order to be maximum deeps. It helps. you know, keeping up with stuff, keeping things in front of you. It's pretty important. Will you ever get bored of the same patch? Nah, never. I'm gonna level up my druids as Alexander? Yeah. You were gonna get the 60. Ooh, I saw you, you sneaky ho. There you at. You know, one thing about stealth detection in this game is if I like look in that direction, I'm gonna get like actual stealth vision into that direction, right? I won't have stealth vision behind me. I know that might seem like super elementary, but I didn't know that until like Tim told me, and I was like, no way. Like that blew my mind. Oh, you see? Like if we don't have stealth detection into the right direction, we won't be able to see her. And your eyes are the only way to see stealth. Like a cone in front of you. Very nice. But about the raid, it is probably gonna take a few minutes for the officers to get it together. So yeah, we probably have to waste a little bit of time, but that's alright. Can you teach me one day how to dance, because I can't? Well, you just jump around and then you hold your mouse buttons, and then like you move your mouse, if I can get my thumb there. Alright, so you move your mouse like right and left, like that, you see? Yep, perfect example. Just hold down both of the mouse buttons and yeah. You'll be able to just move with the mouse alone, like, you know, I got the other hand here, it's off the keyboard, this is only mouse. That's very important. Admir says, Abi, what is that 7 mount? I only have Invincible here. It's pretty cool because, you know, you got that whole shadow form. Makes it look pretty cool. And Rico has a question. Abi, what rank are you in Asperity? I'm a core raider. So we'll check my main. In the guild, my main is Staraju. I did some scouting and I found this guild on one of my alts. So I just kept it as my main. Fine. 25k total DKP. Congratulations, me. Oh yeah, standing ovation. Boo! I'm core raider. Got some DKP. We're almost back up to 6,000 DKP, so you know we can start spending more. And QB Sonius has a question. When will you start the raid? Probably in like 15 to 20, maybe 25 minutes. Like the people aren't really logging on, and officers are therefore having a struggle filling the raid, you know. So yeah, we'll have to give it a minute, but it's alright. We'll try to, you know, have some entertaining discussions maybe. Oh, he just got Dala DC'd. Oh, it's Duvenschmurz. Oh god, you guys know Phineas and Ferb, right? Like in Holland, we have the Phineas and Ferb song in Dutch, of course, and it would have been Dovenschmidts duistere planproductie. Like Tim has sang the Swedish version to me, and it's like basically the same thing. It's like Dovenschmidts, Swedish. But man, Phineas and Ferb, that shit is hella funny. Yeah, that's like probably one of the best cartoons ever. When do you use Shadow Word Death? Is a question from Daniel. You're gonna use Shadow Word Death when you're like moving, and let's say you're gonna be moving for at least 2 global cooldowns, right? You're gonna be moving like, alright, I'm gonna reset my Devouring Plague on the 2nd global cooldown, so the duration is on for a long time. So you got all of your shit up, Shadow Trap is on you. You're gonna hit move, and that exact moment you're gonna hit Shadow Word Death, and before. And like as soon as that global cooldown's off, reset your Devouring Plague if you need the 2nd global cooldown. Otherwise, just resume your Mind Flay. So when you start moving, you basically just hit your Shadow Word Death, and if you need to move even further, go ahead and use your Devouring Plague. But after that, just continue casting, because you gotta keep casting. Eri says, hey, are you Biz Shadow Priest? If yes, how much damage did you do? Answer me on the stream. Or how much damage do you do? Well, I don't know, we'll have to see. We're not BIS. We need the Metal belt. Then we will be best in slot. So, yeah, that's something. Tim has got a dagger for me. That's Carver. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Very much thank you. You can have... Wait, come back here. You can have a high impact mithril slug. Just the one. Just so you can just go in and fucking kill yourself. No, wait, he's giving me drugs. I'll take it. That's a good trade. Obby, what is the best melee DPS for PvE? That really depends on what you want to look at. Like, just sheer damage, it's gonna be a Retribution Paladin. It's gonna be a Fury Warrior. And maybe a Rogue on single target burst, you know. There's a lot of variables, a lot of fights that work differently, that favor different melee DPSs. So, yeah, it's, in general, I would say it's up to preference what the best one is. And Fury Warrior's up there, Combat Rogue's up there. Hey, Masi, Zimelka, thank you so much for the subscription, appreciate it. And Doofenschmerch has some roast, bollard, goggles. Well, how about that? That is just fancy. I like it. Zico has just subscribed, thank you so much Zico, I do appreciate it. And the best melee DPS is TTW. Yeah, I get it. You can trade gold for points in the store in order to buy Shadowmourne. You can trade gold for coins. You cannot buy Shadowmourne with points. It's actually impossible. You need to stop kneeling. We're not into that shit. We only stand up here. Just get up, or who can main tank with Goonie? I guess I could tank. But no. We need to keep the Paladin for tomorrow's subscriber run. Just don't tell Asperity that. Another dollar DC. So yeah, you know, you cannot buy points. You just gotta get them from voting. What's the plan here, Deluxa? Yeah. How much gold can you sell me for 11 coins? Not. You gotta sell that on the Warmane trade, otherwise it's illegal. How to use offensive cooldowns as a Shadow Priest. As a Shadow Priest, your only offensive cooldown is gonna be Shadow Fiend and Inner Focus to an extent. You're gonna want to use Shadow Fiend as soon as possible. If you can get Heroism on top of the Shadow Fiend, that's very, very good. So, Shadow Fiend on cooldown. Alright, yeah, the officers are getting into it now. We'll be getting started soon. Shadow Fiend on cooldown, and you can use your Inner Focus on your Mind Flay. But I'm pretty sure I go over all of this stuff in the Shadow Priest guide. You can check it on the channel. Do you know if best in slot Icecrown characters actually get sold? Yeah, for sure. I've sold a few. Stolen a few accounts, you know, left and right, just like that. Nah, but they do sell. They do sell. Deluxa says, I'm making a Potpala. It's level 68. Just one more level and you're there. Good job. How long are you playing WoW? That's for a very long time. Open your pets and your last mount on the first thing, says Admir. Open your pets, last mount on the first thing. Okay. Well, it's just the Swift Storm Saber. But it's not like the Red Tiger. I want to have the Zulian Tiger. That's the best tiger. Hey, there's another Shadow Priest here. It's Junox. I don't know how to pronounce that, but damn, that boy Biss. Well, almost. He's got some good pieces, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, get the PvP talent. Oh, yes. I fucking love this person. I hope he's a PvP... Like, he is a PvE player and he still has the CC. God, I love seeing that. Like, this point, this is only useful maybe in Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic. Otherwise, like, the CC... The threat, you don't really need that endgame. Like, you're not doing enough damage. Fucking chicken in my face. What is that chicken? It's a Black Hawk Slider. That thing is pretty sweet. I did not just say that. Yes, maybe I did. Just edit it out. It's fine. 7 mounts, like a bag or something. 7 mounts like a bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't get it, Admir. You don't have a rogue? No! Wait, I got slotted into the Shadow Priest position. I dig that. People are just shoving animals in my face. Stop it! Oh, that's actually a beauty, look at that. He's actually smiling. He's got a big old grin across his face. Oh man, a little bit off topic, but how do you think about, what do you think about replacing the banner? Hey, Dan, I remember that. I remember that. By how much do you think replacing banner with SDS? How much would that increase a marksman hunter's DPS? A lot. Like, it's significant because banner's uptime is 10 seconds, SDS uptime is 15 seconds. I might be wrong about that, let me go take a quick look. Yeah, 10 seconds. So you've got 5 additional seconds of that amazing attack power. Uptime. A whole player. So yeah, it's a big upgrade in DPS. Like the duration alone, that adds so much damage. Does inner focus Shadow Word Pain work? Says Muammar. Not sure, highly doubt it. Never really tested it. If it does, then that's something that you're gonna want to do, especially like if you're holding that Shadow Word Pain. Oh yeah, that'll be good for sure. Alright, that's all looking fine. Nice little PvE spec. Good to know that you're not only doing PvP. Okay, Admir says the 7th mount like a bag or something. That white mount lasts on the first slot. It's just like a griffin, this one? What? I don't know, Admir. I'm so sorry. There's just like a few mounts here. It has to be one of these. So, go crazy. It's one of them. It has to be. Tired of my sucky DPSs then? Well, it'll be much better. Much better with the SDS. But a lot will come also down to like, if you're not using trap spec, you know, trap mastery on a hunter, it's very good. All that stuff, you'll want to have all of that sorted out because a lot of hunters will not have the trap mastery. They won't be using their explosive trap, you know, cliff of kill shot, that's a common mistake. So there's definitely a few things that you'll have to check. Well, Vanko, we might actually get to play it. Because look at that, we've been slotted into Group 3 and not into Group 7 or 8. So, we'll see. It's looking good for now. No, Anton, I'm not gonna help you create another record. Alright, if we're gonna go on track and make like a good song, then it's gonna be a collaboration. And I'll have you featuring, alright? But just that. It's gonna be me on the main title and like maybe you can help with the editing or something, but like nah, Anton. Never again. I felt plagiarized. It's on 25 normal. Damn it! Damn it, Boxster! What is the first thing you do when you make a raid? You set the raiding difficulty. Now we're gonna have to whisper him like, hey Boxster. Nah. We'll wait, it's fine. Hey. How come when you start? BRB? Yeah, good luck to Luxa. Oh, alright, it's your mate. I see, I see. Yeah, okay, Anton. Stay clear so you don't double clear trash. Whisper, call me, maybe. No, well, tell Boxster. Like, I'm fine with that, but I'm not gonna tell Boxster to give me leader. Seems very rude. Yeehaw, the Shadow Priest. Oh yeah, Ember. Seems like we'll get to play it as well. So I'm excited. It's been a while. It's very fun. Why wouldn't donations from Serbia work? I don't know, I've heard from more people that certain countries or certain banks, they just don't get accepted. I don't know why it's like that. Can't really help you with it either. He's not reading chat, says Anton. Well, I'm not getting played again. Oh no. It's not gonna happen. And then says, I feel like skill-wise, I got it sorted out. I do have the trap spec for Ruby Sanctum and Lich King, yes. My maximum DPS that I get at the moment is like 13k on Vestergat. Considering you don't have this Strength of Rin buff, 13k, it seems nice. Like, I don't know, it seems like Hunters weren't top DPS specs, like I didn't put it in the top 5 DPS specs for a reason, you know? A lot of people did make a comment, hey man, my Hunter, it does so much damage, oh my god. Like, I don't think a Hunter is in the upper echelon of DPS unless they get super lucky. Like, you gotta get the good down cup, like you gotta get the good DBW proc first of all, and then you need like improved steady shot, wild quiver needs to proc, and there's like a lot more RNG than that. There's so much RNG in that spec. So consistently, I don't think they're top DPS material, but they can really go ham in the right situation. Don't they accept PayPal? They should, maybe? I don't know. I hope so. Does Warmane have a PayPal option? They should, maybe. I don't know. I hope so. Come on, man, for your long-time viewer. Okay, Anton. Evert? Jij bent een goede vent. There you have it, Anton. Carrot says yes, they has PayPal. There you have it, guys. We has PayPal. That's a very exciting time to live in, honestly. People having PayPal and shit. Oof. Oh no, that actually got me from that far away. Stupid Spooder. Wouldn't work because of Blizzard? I don't know. It should be fine. David Allison has a question. In your raids, do you get to play more with teammates mages who are arcane or fire? There's many more fire mages than arcane mages. Arcane is really better for the early game. The Frostmourne stage that we're in right now, Arcane gets a lot of free hit rating that is very, very nice that early on. But fire eventually does start scaling a little bit better. You know, in like 9 out of 10 situations. If you can stand still on a fight, let's say you go to Vestergat as an arcane mage, right? You get 0 Vile Gases, you get 0 Malleable Goose, you get to stand still, and you get to cast Arcane Blast, Arcane Missiles. You're going to have so much damage, it's actually insane. But once you have to start moving as an arcane mage, you don't really have anything to fill that movement, so you're going to lose DPS. As a fire mage, you can use your hot streak to move. You can use your living bomb, you know, get a reset on that. Perhaps even living bomb explodes, you start moving, you got your instant pyro. After that, you apply a new living bomb. You got stuff to do. Arcane mages, maybe they can use their mana gem on movement or something. Like, I don't know. You know, that's the biggest problem in Arcane. Yeah, and fight duration. Their mana, it's like I said, like in 9 out of 10 situations, right? That 10th situation is one of like, if the fight lasts 30 seconds and they can just never ever stop using the ridiculously overpowered Arcane Blast, that's pretty good. Mana management is tough. And if you can get some innervates on an Arcane Mage, I've always said that's a DPS increase for them. You know. Mokhtari says, what's your gear score? I'm one item away from best in slot right here. At least for my current setup. Like, as far as I'm concerned, best in slot. It's basically above 6.5 already. We do have the Eternal Belt Buckle and all the gems ready to go. We have Flask, we have Potions. Alright, that's good. Who is the raid? What is the raid that I can play on 5k GS? On 5k GS, you're gonna be looking at TOC 10, TOC 25 maybe. Something like that. Maybe Onyxia. That should work. Which one do you think is harder? Ulduar or ICC? probably Ulduar, but when you look at it as like a balanced game as it is endgame, you're gonna have to say ICC, of course, just because of the item level difference. But in the same gear, if you're like in the same item level, I would say Ulduar is probably definitely harder. At least for me, because I don't have so much experience with it, you know. I've been there a few times. Got some Rams first there a few times, but the amount of experience that me and a lot of people have accrued in ICC makes it so much easier. As Protarian said, they will mostly never add a PayPal option. Fucking liar. Wasn't Protarian one of the bad guys in this whole meltdown situation? I don't even know, dude. Like, I actually don't know, that's why I'm asking. Abby, in your... Okay, yeah. We got that one. You need Choker and the finger from Prince. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm way over hit capped regardless. Maybe just get the Choker and not the finger from Prince. I only need 9%. Like, no, that's Boomkins. I only need 10% hit rating and I'm already like way over that. I don't think I have any hit rating gems anywhere. That would be very stupid and probably like just a mistake. No, I don't. So, if I could just like get the Choker, maybe gem one hit rating gem somewhere, or maybe just swap an enchant out somewhere. Get hit rating on some way, you know, just some way somewhere gets just a little bit of hit rating. Then that would probably even be better, because I am the Draenei, I do get the 1% reduction. But we'll have to see about min-maxing it. First of all, I need this Merogar belt, that's for sure. I thought it's 11% even for Boomkin. No, Boomkins on the Alliance need only 9%. They get 3% from the talents, then they get another 4% from their talents, and then they get 1% from Draenei, and then they're at 9%. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Their hit rating talent is 4% for themselves and 7% for the group. Hey Abby, how are you today? And sorry for yesterday. Well, don't be sorry for anything. We had fun yesterday. I don't recall any bad feelings and some things like that, so don't worry about it, and hope you're having a wonderful day today, mate. I have on my Shadow Priest or Boomy, I think, 10.3% hit. I just need Cloak from Helion for best in slot. That's it's a tough item to get though, but you'll get it. You'll get it for sure. Hey Abby, I got my first kill on Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic today. How do you explain a fight with so simple tactics being that difficult? Yeah, it's a weird fight to explain for that exact reason, because there's not a lot going on, and at the same time there's so much going on. Thank you, Druid. Appreciate it. You know, I had it, but alright. I guess you want to be on YouTube or something and taking my spot like you. Nah, that's fine. What were we talking about? Right. If you take a look at Ruby Sanctum, there's one thing that becomes like so clear. You know, if we just take a quick look at paint here, if we make a few symbols, how about give me a circle? That is Helion. Give me a few more circles. This is gonna be the main tank. Main tank is like right here. Give me this weird shape. This is the tail swipe. Wait, no, that's the wrong shape. Am I getting wrecked? God, not crack, you're useless. Nah, just kidding. Love him. Don't even know what it is, so it's all fine. Take a look at like a tail swipe, right? Ah, Jesus, how can I turn this around? Alright, that's perfect. That's like a tail swipe right there. So you've got this little area, this blue area. This is where you get to move. There's also like... Oh, keep it blue, keep it blue. There's at the same time, there's also like Dragon's Breath happening, which is like right here. You know, on the main tank. So you've got a very small area to walk through the middle actually. And on top of that, you need to stay like behind the... Like, you need to stay behind the boss, right? In order to avoid this melee attack. So where you... The only places where you really have to stand is right... let's get a circle. The only places where you really have to stand is right here and right here. So, even in phase 1, there's so many people doing it completely wrong because they're standing like in this area and they're standing in this area. And this is so incredibly wrong. And you know, to take things further, you're gonna have a fucking shaman putting his totems in the fucking middle of nowhere. Like, dude, when you go to the other side, you're not gonna get affected by... So annoying. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into like a very small part of that fight just alone. And you know, adding Cutter on top of it with the consumption, like... It's an easy fight, yeah, but it has many, many intricacies. What's up, Abby? I want to come with my heroes. Well, I don't think you will have a spot in our guild run, but you can always try. Oof. Did you get it? I think Tim just got the second bindings of the Windseeker. Good job, Tim. Now go craft 40,000 Elementium bars. And have fun with that. Using Pain 24/7, I see. Pain, yeah, Pain is good. Can you teach me how to death grip a spirit in Frostmourne? Yeah, like, are you mental? What are you gonna do with that? By the way, a question I wondered about a hunter is that why is it that the Townka proc is the best, yet we're supposed to gem agility? I think either or is good, I just don't think you want the crit one. And, you know, there is always... That's, you know, you can always get the crit one. Holy shit, this guy on Discord. Yo, background noise. City or something, what is that? Okay, you know, I'm just gonna server mute him. I'll do Asperity a favor. There we go. Good explanation, I guess? Well... yeah, I guess I went into over-explanation mode, but... Stop pulling, we need to go in and out if they swap leader anyway. I trust they won't. Believe in your leaders. All hail Asperity. Get a target macro. Oh yeah, that's a good one. We'll go ahead and show everyone how to fucking destroy a raid. Death grip 100. You know, like that emote to go, I guess. Cast, add a vile spirit, death grip. Now if you're gonna do that, then make sure you also go ahead and put a nice little yell. Yeah, there you go, that's perfect. That's a brilliant macro, there you have it. Exactly how you want it to be. Just absolutely beautiful. Can you count the number of your hairs in 1 minute? On my chest alone, or? Oh shit, it's RuneScape. Puh. Oh god, he's not gonna be okay here, is he? Oh, you stupid fuck. Now I'm not gonna be okay. Alright, there we go. I love Fate. I love Fate so much. You guys don't even know. Oh, come on. Alright. We must go. Beam me up, Scotty. Let's get out of here. I gotta heal up all of this damage. And you know what then? Fate. Does the Hunter 2 set bonus, the 15% bonus damage, get included in Serpent Sting Snapshot? Yes, it does. Why are you using Potion of Speed? I think you need Wild Magic Potions. You're right. You know what? If the dude is still open, I think we have some form of money. Yeah, he's still open. I'm in with money. There, he'll stay open for a bit. No, Anton, I don't think I do. Don't think I want one either. Best healer class to take into a raid. Well, you're gonna need one of each, I'd say. Like, get a Resto Druid, get yourself a Discipline Priest, get yourself a Resto Shaman, and get yourself a Holy Paladin. Now, if you want a 5th healer, I would say a Shadow Priest or a Holy Priest with Body and Soul is like so very good. You had mad viewers? Oh yeah! Want to buy Magic, Wild, Potion, SP. Yes. It's all I got, man. Ah, okay, really, I don't have money to fight this today. I'm gonna have to fight him with explosive decoys. He'll never see it coming. You know what? I'm not much of a gift person, so how about that? Oh! Oh, he totally countered me. Hold up, hold up. I need to improve my odds here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No, that's not gonna do enough. Oh, God, I don't... This is a full stack. Like, a full 50, never used. Like, that's premium quality right there. Oh, no. Oh, Dios mío. We're gonna have to do it. Oh. That was for my belt. Alright, let's get this shit out of here. And, I'm gonna... Wait, what the? I'm gonna go ahead and send over more money. I'll send over more money. Give you the rest if needed. Speed or MDMA, says Mihailo. Neither. And I'll just go without. Cas PWI says H-Pala Disc Shami is pretty much mandatory. Druid is really good, but you can skip it. H-Priest is kind of weak until loaded on gear. Yeah, and H-Priest needs like some actual knowledge behind their class. If they don't have the knowledge, then they won't be able to do a lot of healing. I'm gonna go send over some gold just really quickly so I can repair my gear. Jesus, I'm broke. What's that character's name again? Right, Ukulele. Just like that one video game. But if you had to choose, I think like neither, dude. Maybe speed, because it doesn't MDMA like mess up your teeth or something? Like, I don't like these drugs where you get long-term effects. Like, no thank you. Like meth? Have you seen those people's teeth? Imagine like you get a nice smile from someone and then like they open their mouth and their teeth are all messed up. I don't know. I'd much rather just, you know, keep a nice smile. Which class usually tops heals in Icecrown Citadel? It's very hard for you to say like that there's a usual top healer, because skill is very, very important. But if you have like everybody on the same skill level, then usually you're gonna look at the Discipline Priest being the victorious person. Maybe the Holy Paladin, because of tank damage being really the only damage that an endgame raid should be taking. You know, people won't get hit by flames. People will get healed a lot harder if they get hit by a bone spike, for example. So endgame, it's a little bit different than like a bug. We are heading over there. We are full. We're getting started here. So yeah. Got coins, don't know what class to play. I have 450 coins for the Shadowborn. Well, Milky Pinky, you know, I did give you that supporter rank without you actually being a supporter. This is your chance to give me a Shadowborn and be a supporter. And also, I wouldn't mind the Tabard of the Lightbringer. Maybe 2 or 3. You could get one for Tim too if you don't mind, like, he deserves one. Been waiting for so long. I've taken so many away. Resto, Shaman and H-Pala are the top heals and this is the top absorbs. Yeah, that's pretty much usually how it goes. Hey man, is oh god, is Sublety Rogue good for PvE? I can't even say it. I stutter. It's not good. No, you don't want to be a Sublety Rogue in PvE. That's a very bad time. Hey, what do you think of Kata? I'm playing on Apollo 2 now after years of WoTLK and I'm really enjoying it. I enjoyed it as well. The only problem is with the Apollo server, I was on that server for a minute as well, is that it was ×1. I couldn't get into it. Oh my god. Speaking of coins, someone else also has coins. I'll sell you a tabard for 20k. Deal. Deal, Anton. Get yourself a tabard of the Lightbringer. You're coming to Alliance. Keep that in your bags. The moment you swap over, I'll have the 20k ready for you right there. That's the deal. Swap Potion of Speed with Wild Magic. Oh, Anoop, you absolute lifesaver. You're right. That's gonna be much better. When the heroism is popped, the Potion of Haste, it doesn't add much. Wild Magic is going to add a lot. Apollo is new, 3 times raids now. Yeah, it was 3 times, but that was still too slow. Wait, maybe it was ×1 and the older server. Oh, on 4.6. Nah, I played on the Dragon Fire, Dragon Throne, Dragon Keep. I played on the Dragon patch, Dragon Soul patch, that's the one. Yeah, and that one wasn't that great. I kinda got to that end game super fast, and it wasn't that great of an end game. Like, Deathwing was probably fun. Yeah, Deathwing was fun, but then, like, the rest of Dragon Soul, it just felt like a trash run. Do you earn money from YouTube? Oh yes, all the money. Are you gonna do ICC while toasted? Always. That's the only way to do ICC, man. Gotta get yourself a nice toasty. You know, maybe some buns. Not so bad. What is Assassination Rogue used for, since most PvE rogues seem to be combat? Assassination Rogue works fine in PvE as well. It's a bit of a lower tier spec. Like, combat is gonna be the end game spec, and then assassination will be the early game spec. Look, Beast Nickel on the armory. We'll check it later, Nicola. For sure, like after the raid. How did you celebrate King's Day? Wait, that already happened. I never really celebrate these things. I literally like, I live in a cave, man. Just a question, do you think Potion of Speed is even good when all of the people are getting engineering? Yeah, for sure. You don't have to stack them necessarily. You know, you can spread them out a little bit. If you don't like stacking them, that's fine. It's just like, you're gonna have more haste for a longer duration than your opponents if you have engineering. Do you want to play tomorrow? Play some Frostmourne in dungeons? It will be fun. Yeah, we gonna have subscriber run. No Frostmourne tomorrow. Yeah, Philippe, I also know about this new meta tactic. It's a pretty mental tactic, that's for sure. You look like a caveman. Oh, come on, I even did my hair for you guys. Look, it was all messed up in the previous stream, so I put some stuff in it. So it's all, like, not messed up. Yeah, I don't know. You don't know what you're missing, man? Just hook up with friends next time? What friends? They all left me because I was busy streaming. Sad truth. Maybe a dumb question, but are rogues good in 3.3.5 PvE? Yeah, they're very good. Combat is pretty much a requirement in a raid. If you don't have a combat rogue, you're not going to have savage combat. You're not gonna have savage combat, you're not gonna have that additional 4% physical damage caused to enemies. This is very good. Can you make a Ruby Sanctum subscriber run? There's so many people already like successfully doing Ruby Sanctums. I don't know. Like, they're doing like 7 a day or some shit, so... You can definitely find Ruby Sanctums, and I don't think I want to do that. Andrea Vucetic, thank you so much for the subscription, I do appreciate it. I love Obsidian Sanctum and Ruby Sanctum, fast runs says Milky Pinky. Yeah, but you're Spid. You always have to be Spid. Do you know how it's gear score on Frostmourne? No, I don't know how it's gear score. My character is 3k, if that's what you mean. Ruby Sanctum sub run. Oh boy, says Emma. It's not gonna be bad. It's just like, you do one and then you're done after 30 minutes and you got like 3 hours of scheduled time left. What are you gonna do? Ruby Sanctum the entire time? I can't even do that in Asperity. Mihailo Radic has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Mihailo. Appreciate it. Is it possible to mount farm on 3.3.5? Oh yes. I think I have like 120 on hobby. There's still a few ones that I can still pick up. Hey Abby, any gold making tips? I just did 80 on Frostmourne. Well Heinrich, if you have a friend, you can try soloing some of the bosses in Zul'Gurub and Molten Core. They'll give you like 100 gold per boss. It might take a second and it might be a little bit hard. Wiping is fine, you know. Once you understand the boss, it's much easier to kill that boss. Jakub Karwowski has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Jakub. I appreciate it. Anton said, no. Now I see what you're doing. You see? It's happening again. Hot Team says, Abby, where are you from? I am from Holland. And Diego says, hey, at Abby, can you tell me a route for leveling 68 to 80 in Nordrand? Well, I like to start off in Borean Tundra and then make my way towards Dragonblight. While you're in Dragonblight, you'll be like level 75. Like, I go from Borean to Dragon in 72, 73-ish. Then hit 75 in Dragonblight and go to Zuldrak for 77. And then I just finish it in Sholazar from 77 to 80. Genova has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Genova. I do appreciate it. Bosses in Zul'Gurub give 100 gold? Yup. Whatever has just subscribed. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. That's what me and Tim did. Night Blasted. We two-manned them because it took forever for me to solo kill them. Because you gotta get Seal of Light up. I had like 15k HP, right? So I needed Seal of Light to survive, but I was doing like 800 DPS, like, damn! Anton says, OMG Abby, I give you my word, you can ban me on subruns if I'm not like recording anymore. Well, the thing is, Anton, you're a PvP player, I'm not even gonna invite you to the subrun. If I see resilience gems, delete and get out of here. Can you maybe explain why the macro for Mindflay is good? Oh yeah. The macro for Mindflay basically makes it so that you cannot reset your Mindflay in the middle of the cast by spamming Mindflay. Therefore you can spam the button Mindflay and get better DPS. If you have to time your Mindflay specifically, because this is how it works, right? This is your Mindflay. Let me see the perspective. This is where the cast bar starts. You'll get one tick like at start. Then you'll get a tick here. Then you'll get a tick here, and then you'll get a tick at the very end. If you don't have the stop channeling thing and you're trying to time it manually, getting the final tick and then immediately refreshing to a new Mindflay right over here, it's gonna be very hard, right? So if you have this macro, you can just spam that button and you'll get much more optimized Mindflay damage. With Quartz you will be fine. Yep, Quartz is pretty good for Mindflay. Yeah, for sure. Which classes would you say are the least RNG dependent and the best for DPS? The least RNG dependent class is this right here, Shadow Priest. I don't think there's like any RNG involved except for when your trinkets proc. I love it. And what's the best for DPS? Well, I do have a top 5 DPS's class. But like the least responsible and highest damage, Fury Warrior, probably. Oh, RNG dependent, that was the question. Yeah, I don't know, that's a tough one. I'd have to think about that for a bit. I do not have a feral DPS guide on my channel. No. Thank you very much, you helped me a lot. Shadow Priest main, hey, well, get it man. It's all good. Quartz works for Drain Soul too, right? Yep. To know when the ticks happen. That's the entire thing with Quartz that makes it very good. In your opinion, what is the most superior PvE guild on Warmane? I don't know about many of the guilds that are actually raiding at the moment. And for me, atmosphere is much more important than results. I want results and atmosphere. I'm greedy, you know, I want both. But if people aren't happy, then you're not gonna have a fun time and it's not good. For me, Asperity is that guild. It's like always a good time. Even if it's not a good time, there's people making fun of, you know, each other, and that's a good time. You know, it's just, it's a fun environment, and that's what matters to me. Yeah, Anton, I'm not gonna repeat anything that you're saying anymore. Are you aware of the ignite bug on Mage happening right now? If it's a new bug? No, I don't think I'm aware of that. I do know that like a lot of guilds do have like much better results as far as raids go than Asperity. I think there's like a Horde guild that does 14 Ruby Sanctums a week and like more than 10 LODs or some shit. But man, that's too much. I don't even want to play that much. What's the game's name? Says Jisin SNG. This is World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King 3.3.5 on Warmanes Icecrown server. Do you use Mind Blast always? No. I don't use Mind Blast. My combo is gonna be like this. I'm gonna prioritize keeping Shadow Word Pain up. I'm gonna prioritize keeping Vampiric Touch up. That order. I'm gonna prioritize keeping Devouring Plague up. Just like that. And after that, after all my dots are up, I'm gonna spam Mind Flay. That's it. Just those 4 things. Paid? I don't know. Enigma does 6 Ruby Sanctums per day. Yeah, there you go. Like, if you need Ruby Sanctums, you can find a lot of guilds with a lot of people that will spam those Ruby Sanctum normals. Like, oof. Is it possible to get more Vampiric Touch damage over Mind Flay on some bosses? Not that I know of. Maybe if we could snapcast it, but that's not the case. Hey Abby, can you show us your macros? You can find all of my macros in the Discord. The link is in the description down below. They'll be in a nice little text channel right here. You just hop into macros, go to pinned messages. Priest right here. We jump over to Priest. Alinia's Discipline, that's my disc. My Holy, here's my Shadow. So you can find all my macros here. And yeah, that's what my macros are. Okay. Snapcast or keep it rolling, you know, like rolling corruption. It's basically the same thing, it's just 2 different terms. This will happen sometimes and it's pretty confusing. Isn't Boomkin just about 2 buttons? Boomkin is pretty much about 4 buttons. 5 buttons, 6 buttons, 7 buttons, 8, 9, 10. No, you got a lot of buttons on Boomkin. Yalla Habibi! Danny, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Don't use macros as a holy, please? Just don't. Dude, I'm pretty sure that my holy macro is literally like... oh, that's memes. I think it's just like... just to let officers know that the glyph GA is up. That's not very interesting, but it's very important. Try doing my rotation on Shadow Priest, use Vampiric. Yeah, that's how I do it. You know. Why can't you just trust me? I did it, I almost did it. Hey Arby, how are you doing, Brat? I'm doing fine, and Brat, how are you doing? Hey from Bulgaria, from Duboslav as well. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day over there as well. I know why I'm having it. By the way, I think Warmane broke Mind Vision. Oh no, it just jumps over. This doesn't work in Dalaran. If you try to do this in Dalaran, then it's gonna bug out and it's not gonna jump over. It's very weird. Yeah, for sure, Patrick. Yeah, that was fine though, you know, like that was just the ups and downs. It was a test, endurance test. Let's see what it was. He doesn't even sound like German, more like French. Where are you from? You sound like a German. Ich sprechen keine Deutsch. Jawohl? What's the holdups is whatever? Seemingly there are some issues with the Holy Paladin. She is in Discord, so she'll be getting in. Hey boss, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. No, Anton, it's just like I'm just messing with you, man. It's all good, don't worry about it. You cannot say the R. I noticed Germans cannot say the R. Rrr, I can say the R. Rrr. Loot ban the paladin, says buff gnomes. Maybe. I don't think I can, but I'll try. Do you like warlock? Oh yeah. Little tutorial for jumping on those walls, please. Play Adrenai. They're thick. They got a much bigger hitbox, and jumping on those small things is much easier on Adrenai than any other class. And just hit the buttons at the right moment. Like, it's also very important. Like, the way that I do it, I literally like... That's what I do, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. you know, like you get a rhythm into it, and once you get the rhythm down, it'll be good. You say hello to my friend Bas, he is from the Netherlands. Hoi Bas. You see, Anton, that's what happens when you don't make a rap of my voice. Hey, you like your stream and the stuff you do? Great job. Thank you, Misho. Appreciate it. And then he says, I'm about to pop off in your raid, brother. Watch for the insane feral. Ooh. What is that? Watch the insane feral. Let's take a look. Got some hit ratings, got some haste ratings, some expertise, as ferals have to do. Yeah, we'll take an eye out for this insane feral, brother. Yeah. Alright. We need fish. Daniel says this dee-wee-dee-dee-wee-dee. Well, I'm sorry, man, but it is the frigid halls of Icecrown Citadel. It should be making you anxious. Until you can overcome the music, you will never be able to overcome your fear of dying and not getting your loot. Hey, Pavel, yeah, we're about to get started. And we're almost at 300 viewers, we're not even started, guys. It's crazy, thank you so much. What about Frostmourne? Will you play there? Of course we're gonna continue to play on Frostmourne. Climb the wall again? Spider-Man! Yeah, sure, we'll climb it again. Oh, the pressure is on this time. Can we get up? Oh, this is new! I've never done this before! Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing the newest thing ever. I wonder if we can get up. No. Teach me how you do this. 300 viewers on a private server. I don't know. I guess people just enjoy the content. But yeah, thank you guys. Hope you get some epic loot. The only loot that I need is from Marogar. So if we get to Marogar, like if we get to Marogar, if we can get the belt right here, Crushing Cold Ray belt, I will be best in slot on this character. As far as, you know. I could swap some stats around, maybe min-max it a little bit, but it's definitely the last big upgrade. Uh-oh. That's a ninja pull. I guess that person was also tired of not having any action happening. We're gonna have to move to the boss here for the spikes. So I'll nitros it. We're not gonna bother with the spikes. Melee DPS is going to burst it down, just like that. As you can see, we are auto-attacking. This is very important, it's free damage. I didn't get to use my potion because of that ninja pull, but it's fine. Let's zoom out a little bit. What we're gonna do here is ping pong the boss. As you can see, the tank is solo right now. The other tank is right over there. We're gonna ping pong the boss between the tanks. In the meantime, we're gonna try to stay stacked as much as we can. Sneaky Shadow is getting in there. Oh man. We'll have to pop the potion, I think. What's this lag? Oh god. That was so much lag. Oh. It's not gonna be good on Shadow Priest. Please, Warmane. Keep it together. Oh my god, you see how late the Devouring Plague hit? Oh, this is not gonna be good. Alright, well, we'll have to handle it. Still no spike on me, so that's been going very well. I'm just gonna pop the potion. I tried lining some trinkets up or something, but it's way too late. It's too much damage. The lag. Oh, this is so horrible. Alright, well, we ended up at 17k. No belt. Of course. That would happen. Is this heroic or normal? It's gonna be full heroic run. Buff gnomes. Flask? Oh, Jesus, you're right. I usually do it in the pool timer. But the hunter pet accidentally walked up to the boss and aggroed the boss. Which expansion do you think is the best ever made by Blizzard and why? Question from Alin. It's WoTLK, simply because I still feel like community is very important there. You know, you got you actually need guilds in order to progress. You don't have the looking for raids thingy. That kind of like took a whole lot of social aspect out of the game for me. And on top of that, I don't know. This is what I started playing at some point and didn't stop. Repair for the wipe. Do you have gold for repair? A little bit. I send it over to my other character. You can see on the skull on the minimap. Exactly. If you see a skull right here on this banner, then it is on heroic difficulty. This is mythic. Amber says, ooh, 20k Shadow Priest. Yup. Yeah, on the Malgar fight, the Sneaky Shadow. He's gonna be our opponent tonight. Game on, bitch. You wanna go? Bring it. Yeah, mine's there. Is this an alt run, says Misho? Yeah, pretty much. This is going to be our 5th run of the week. Yeah, our 5th run. So, a few people are definitely on their alts, but don't worry, we still have a lot of damage. Even people on their alts, like, they're very geared, they know how to play it. So don't worry, it's gonna be a good run. Hey Lior, how are you doing? You having a wonderful day, and you as well, Hellscream Axe. Where do the cold raid links drop? They drop in VDW, and I look like a no-neck ad dude. That's going in the rap video, right. I forget sometimes. Finally a Shadow Priest stream, says Ilko. Yeah, it's been a while, but we'll get started here. That vampiric touch fades in 7 seconds with the heroism. Yeah, it's too much. Minus DKP for the ninja pull. Any chance you could talk to the tactics of heroic fights if you got the time while you do it for the range DPS, at least since you are on like me? Sure, irrelevant, I'll give it a shot. Which bosses are hard? And Jelena with the question answering. That's definitely true. Exactly those bosses, and you're gonna want to add Lady Death Whisperer to that list. Technically this is your alt too, right? Yes. Why are you using Wild Magic Potion instead of Haste? Why is it better? When you have Heroism up, you already have so much haste that your Mind Flay is going to be below your global cooldown. So you cast Mind Flay, you'll finish your cast, your character is gonna go to an idle ass animation, and there will be like 0.1 or 0.2 seconds where you don't cast. Not casting equals not DPSing. So you gotta keep casting, and in order to do that, we're going to remove the 400-500 haste that we get from the potion, and we're gonna be picking up more spell power and crit instead. It's just moving around stats, just like you do when you're gearing or when you're rejamming. Just moving around some stats. Anyway. Alright. Let's do this. We're gonna DPS fight on this fight as well today. Oh, come on. With the ninja pull. Ah, no target? Are you shitting me? We're not gonna DPS fight on this boss specifically. We're gonna wait up until those ads are a bit more stacked. There's the death clips coming in from the Death Knights as well. So speaking of tactics, that's kind of how you want to do it. Just get the death clips in there. This lag is horrible. It's actually so bad. I hope you guys can see it, because I don't want to sound like a crazy person. This is horrible. Well, let's see what we can do with it. Yeah. Multi-dot action, we could. But I'd rather just leave those things to kind of like do their thing. We're gonna go ahead and turn this on real quick. Just give the tanks a few seconds to get some aggro. We can multi-dot this and then swap over to mind steering this right here. Man, this lag is fucking killing me, to be honest. This is not a pleasurable experience. Alright, there's a big fear coming in here. Alright. Go ahead and just DPS a bit. Why is no one moving out of the green puddle? Because you have healers, they can do their job. You just ignore it. But this lag is fucking killing me, dude. Look at that. I don't even know if my Mind Flay went off in that lag. I don't know. I hope it did. Alright, anyway. We're still kind of getting in there, but man, this lag is actually killing me. Maybe inner focus on Vampiric Touch wouldn't be so bad either. Alright, we can Mind Sear that. That's a fair amount of targets if they all get hit. Cool guys don't dodge D&D. It's exactly that, Snow. Alright. We do have the silence, but no one in our range that we can really use the silence on here. We might have to fade, that's fine. We'll fade. We can even tank it with dispersion up. Like, the aggro isn't too big of an issue. As long as you see that it's going on you, you'll be fine. But the boss is on such a low percentage that... Oh my god. Yeah, this is fine. But dude, this lag is actually killing me. Hey mate, how's it going, Sasuke Killer 1? Well, it's going fine. Pretty good kill on Lady Death Whisperer, actually. Very impressed. I don't think we'll be able to fight Sneaky with this lag. It's just... Dude. That's fine, I'll stop complaining about it. OMG, Shadow Priest, I'm so sad that I'm late. Well, I really hope that... Yeah. Maybe at Lich King we'll have like a better... Even the FPS doesn't make any sense. Oh boy. Yeah, it's fine. How do you know it's Warmanes server and not your internet? I don't think it could be my internet. Like, looking at the stream quality and like YouTube's input from my stream end, it's all looking fine. There's not really any reason for it to be lagging as well. Like, I don't know why it would be. Just, yeah, very annoying. Sneaky is the woman with 6 warriors? Oh no, Sneaky is Sneaky. He has a druid as well, and he's been feral a few times. And he's, you know, he's a good player too, but I don't think we can like match him with this lag, like I've said a few times. And that, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, really, because it is good competition. I mean, look at that! Oh god, stop! Please make it stop. One shot lady, progress. Nicola says it is the server. Wow, that should be fine. We'll handle it somehow. We'll get used to the shit factor, basically. WTF is this wifeless lady? Please explain. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm having the lag and other people aren't lagging. Who knows? Like, I'm taking aggro of all the lag. Who knows, man? What else is, man, it's some slideshow. Yeah, it's true, and It's a bit disappointing. I've been wanting to play Shadow Priest, and this is not a class where a little bit of lag is going to be good. You need it to be completely clear of all the lag. Like, you're basically looking at perfect inputs. It's the only thing that's gonna increase your damage. You don't have any RNG. You don't have any like cool tricks to pull out of your sleeve, you know? Perfect inputs is how you're gonna get DPS. Let's see if this if this lag is gonna kill our cannon damage. Oh no. It's your PC hacking up, says Anton. Let's see. MSI Afterburner. What do you say? Seems fine, I think. Everything is easier when you're better than the other guy. Well, it's always fun just to have some friendly competition, you know. Oh, we got some serious cannons. Look at that. Obby, Intensity, PvP. No, he didn't say PvP, he said someone else. But I'm lagging, guys. Enemy damage taken, we'll hold it open on this. When do you use your inner focus? Right now I'm using it on a Mind Flay. But if it's usable on a Vampiric Touch, then you're probably gonna want to do that instead. Getting crits on the Vampiric Touch would be much better. Alright. Let's hope we don't get too much lag here. Oh my god, we're fighting here. Oh my god, severe lag. I think, maybe, no? Okay, this is brain lag. Come on. I think we're actually lagging a bit, but that's fine. No, there's no way, dude. No way Dawn Reaper's gonna beat me. I'm fine with Emilia beating me, she's an absolute beast. Where's my heat coming? Wait. How fucking lagged am I? How lagged am I? Dude, I'm like so lagged I didn't even see I overheated. Oh my god. Do you check your core temperature? How? I don't know, but it's fine, like, it's not overheating. It's just the server, like, it can't be anything else. 400 ms? What in the shit fuck is that? How is my YouTube connection? It's an excellent connection, like... It's not giving me any issues in Streamlabs either, this is just Warmane being a complete fuck. Damn it, Warmane! Look at this! Look at this! Jesus! Oh my god. Oh, just a little bit. Yeah, like, I'm having this lag the entire time. Like, it's not good. I'm at like 100 ms, it's crazy. I just overheated because I couldn't actually use my 2 while I was lagging that hard. Like, it's not good, guys. This is terrible. Maybe try relaunching the game, it worked for me a couple of times. I'm gonna do it before DBS because this is too much, man. This is too much. Oh, does the Mind Flay Mind Sear macro help you with DPS? Oh yes, especially when you're lagging. I would have been much lower on the DPS if I had the time my Mind Flays and Mind Sears while that lag was up. Much lower on the deeps. Just finished the Pug Obby. Frost Armor Penetration build is looking good. Top DPS on most bosses and insane damage upkeep. Yeah, well, you're a good Frost DK, Clink Neon. Now you're the OG boys, so... Oh no, people are getting deleted. But Frost DK has really good potential for sure. Yeah. Close the game, says Diego. Alexander says Emilia's finger game too strong. Yeah. You know it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a quick relog here, cause... Good. How long have you been playing on Warmane? For as long as it's been up. You can download Core Temp for free and check it with problems like these. Nah, that's not the issue. I didn't even apply the thermal paste myself. I had some professional idiot do it for money. Quick relog, please. Alright, I'm gonna hide my screen. Pop out of the game real quick. Just exit. Yeah, I'll just restart the entire game. I did ask in the raid Genova, and there were a few people lagging a little bit, but not as intensely as me. So give me 1 second to just start it back up, and we'll be right back into it. Yeah, that's basically me, Snow. Oh, well, that's much better. It's still calculating it, I guess. Alright, let's keep an eye on it. Why do you stream on YouTube and why not on Twitch? If I was a private server streamer with 300 viewers on Twitch, I'd be 1000,000,000% banned. And YouTube has better stuff as well, you know, like the creative side of it. That's also a thing. Oscar says, Sunwell is waiting. Well, keep waiting a little longer because I'm back to my 21 MS, biatch. Alright, that relog was very good. Very good indeed. Is it a guild run? Yes, Mark, it is the Asperity guild run. Yeah, we're back to 21 MS, much better. Oh, such a relief. Console spell level effect 1 for less lag. Yeah, could be Goken, but I think they don't allow private servers on Twitch. What's better, Resto Druid or Resto Shaman? I think Resto Shaman, but it's really up to the person's skill. Lior says that his MS is up there, but he thinks this is a router. Oh, Jesus. We just... Oh my god. It still seems to be going smooth, but... The moment he did that DBM pull timer, oh god. As an experienced lagger, watch when your bandwidth on net is required when everyone is going ham with spells. Yeah, I do believe that's true. When I had very shitty internet, I also had the same thing. When Hero was popped, I had like 7 FPS. Oh god, no. Please, Warmanes. Alright, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it's all gonna work out just perfectly. No, guys, my CPU is not overheating. Like, don't go to such extreme... don't go to such extreme, you know, like, solutions. It's probably like, maybe if you turn your PC off for 3 hours, it should be fine as well. Like, you know, something Warmane maybe. Like, the first thing I do is definitely just play a different game. Seems fine for me for now. So, we're gonna wait here until these ads spawn. These ads are about to spawn. And we're just gonna Vampiric Touch them. It's the only thing we're gonna do to them. Yeah, oh Jesus, the lag. That fucking lag, jeez. The lag is good for our multi-dotting, because our dots are gonna do more since other people aren't able to cast on them. But this is horrible. This is very weird. Like, I'm just gonna press the button when I think it's gonna time. Like, let's get a few more Vampiric Touches up in here. Ah, that's fine. Well, we're still on 18k right there. We're gonna get one more big Trinket proc and Siphon Power. We're gonna combine that with the Wild Magic. The name of the timer add-on is Need to Know. But yeah, every time the ads spawn, you just want to swap over to them. Give them some nice little Vampiric Touches. If there's enough range DPS in your group, that will be enough to just, you know, you'll pull your weight, for sure. It's probably the most efficient way of doing it as well, like, just, you know, for you. And like, let's take a look at my damage on ads, 115k, that's more than enough. Ah, Jesus, that's not good. And we're still on 9th, we'll take a look. The top 1 fight's actually pretty intense here. Ah, I didn't use the potion. No. So yeah, Step Warrior ended with the numero uno, and I was numero 9 with 16k. We're still lagging a bit, but it's fine. It's not the CPU, the game is also fine, it's only Warmane's fault. That's exactly my point, man. It's just Warmane. Like, look at this. People are actually noticing it as well. Like, he cannot even killshot the ads, it's so bad for him. And I can tell you just from looking at his DPS that a lot of people are actually experiencing this lag. Some of them should just have more damage. Like, I should have more damage here. And that's the lag really just messing us up. At least it is for me at this point, but that's fine. Is that Rogue being second? Yeah, I think so. We can take a look if he was using the Ruptures. Yeah, he was. But Warrior is probably the most immune to lag as far as classes go. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and be very skilled and do big damage in AoE. We can do even more damage in AoE. Like, get ready for this. Engineering hands. Oof. So intense. DDW, heroic drop, and oh boy, it was wild. As people spend 30k plus DKP. Damn, you get a lot of DKP per your rates. Think Warmane is overheating. It's too many people. Yeah, it's the Warmane CPU. It's not my CPU, it's the Warmane CPU is overheating. Oh, yeah. I just got Quartz, says Ember, and my life is so much easier now. Yeah, I think for these channeling classes, you definitely want Quartz. You know, we talked about it a bit, but it's just such a good thing to have. Is the link to your Mindflay add-on in the Discord or macro? For sure, Clink me off. I think we actually set a new viewer record as well. Like, I'm not sure, but I think I saw it spike over like our previous record, which I forgot what it was. It was something like 350, so I think we crossed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am really sorry about the lag, but you know, I can't do anything about it. I don't think so. Like, even 160 is way too much. Like, it should be on 20. That's fine. Let's just forget about it. Quartz also has a dot and a hot timer. For sure. But you can get that with many other things. Like, you could get that in Need to Know. What you can't get in Need to Know is... how much says 420? I highly doubt that, but sure, let's take it. You cannot get, like, the exact ticks. Like, if you see the mixed scrolling battle text, you'll see that the damage is not, like, random. It's coming in ticks, right? So, you'll be able to see exactly when the ticks happen, and that's a good thing. But yeah. We got a shitty drop. No DBW heroic for us. We got Great Cloak of the Turn Champion. That Bringer Sourfang really has some useless items in it. Like that belt and that cloak. They can be used by a few classes, sure. But they're just not that good. Go ahead, silence that guy. Multi-dot everything. Alright, go ahead and dot that. Keep our Devouring Plague for the main bitch. Because she has to die. I'll go ahead and pop my Shadow Fiend as well. Go ahead and reset this. And then reset the Shadow Word Pain. And then do it all over again. The damage. Let's see it. Take a look at that. Sup, Abi? I'm Ulala. Hey, Ulala. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Matthew says drink. Huh? Sure. Have a drink. Cheers, mate. Oh shit, Brandon didn't die yet. There we go. We can go discipline for this. I won't have the gear, but I can just heal the boss a bit. Yeah, I'll just stay shadow probably. Brand told me that those lags are not present at the new server and he's worried if it isn't the bait until the server gets populated and donated on, since it makes no sense for it to happen when it's an Icecrown copy. Well, Marcus, Frostborn is not really an Icecrown copy. If anything, it's going to be a Lordaeron copy, right? That's the core that they used, and that's like the most copy thing there. And those lags are probably just present because of something. I don't know. I could speculate like Frostborn's population is like being bad for Icecrown, and there's just too many people. That's the whole point. If there were less people, there'd be less lag. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Bugged VDW Inc. Oh yeah. Do you want to know why she's immune to mind vision? I think that people knew about this abuse before I taught the masses, but what you could do is you could mind vision her, and then the raid leader could swap from normal to heroic, and then you would have 25 heroic with no mobs. That's an abuse that I found because I was just messing around. I was in the Stronghold guild at that point. I think some of you might know that guild. It's Alliance side. Good people. I was in the Stronghold guild and I accidentally, like, I was just messing around with mind vision. I put it on the boss and I was like, hey, this is a nice little point of view. I'm gonna keep it on this, you know. So I start rolling something and I'm just not paying attention, and suddenly people are like, there's no ads. And I'm like, huh? So I went into a 10 normal and immediately tried it again. And yes, mind vision broke this entire encounter. Why don't you use Mind Blast? Mind Blast is a DPS loss when you have your tier 10 4-set bonus right there. I have the 4-set bonus, it's just Transmog, makes it look like I don't have it. Once you get that 4-set bonus, your Mind Blast is not gonna be good to use in your rotation. Is this Icecrown or Lordaeron? This is Icecrown. Ah, yikes. Mana voids. Alright, we're gonna take a little ride here. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Because we can just levitate. Oh yes. All of them run on the same machine. Then doubling the population gets messy. Yeah. I was a little bit naive when I thought that the new server actually means new server. Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's still gonna be like in the business plan and the business mind of Warmane, right? Like you cannot, like if I were to say, alright guys, we're gonna do PvP, then it doesn't mean that you're gonna have a completely new person, right? It's still just gonna be me. You're still gonna get the same thumbnail, you're still gonna get the same everything, the same voice, the same train of thought. The same thing is applied to that, I think. It's like, you can't really expect it to be that different. I should have probably just... Ah, no, there's the hunter. I was thinking maybe shackle it, but the hunter had us covered. That's all good. Gonna wanna spam your Mind Seer on a high HP worm. If you have the no channeling macro, this is very much easier to do. Just another reason to have it. Is it worth it to donate the Ruby Sanctum 25 heroic bag over the VDW bag for Shadow Priest that I currently have? No. No, the difference is so small in stats. Just don't worry about it. That's what I would say, just actually don't worry about it. Like, it's like 10 spell power, 8 crit maybe. It's so low, that's not worth 23 coins in my opinion. On top of that, it's a nice thing to try to get in game, you know, like Ruby Sanctum. It's a fun fight. maybe a little bit, like for a few hours it can be a fun fight, you know. So it's a goal that you can set for yourself. It's not a big upgrade. I'd say that's just, yeah, just don't donate it. It's not really worth it. Thoughts on the Elf UI add-on from IDF, Carl? Well, Elf UI looks very nice, but I think this looks better. Not better, but I'm way more used to it, and it's what I've, you know, come to love. Alright, we got some attention from people. Let's go ahead and bop him. Or her, or it. Alright, that's fine. Hello, hello, why would you do that? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use our Divine Hymn right here. Just time it a bit after the other priest, because I'm sure that they used it right at the start. And just heal it up. And we get a prayer in there. Fine. That's done. Are you donating your gear, or do you just take it all from the game? I do like to just work for it, you know, like by playing the game. Because you're playing the game to play the game, right? Getting gear is just a bonus while you're playing the game, and it's always fun to get an item. If the Malgar belt would have dropped, I probably would have done like, whoa, whoa! I would have done something stupid like that, because I would have been excited. In that sense, donating does take away some of the pleasure. But you should definitely skip the queue. Yeah. Gerasimos says, Abi, since most of your tunes are best in slot, I wonder, do you donate for each, or... Yeah, check the previous answer. No, I just play. Just play, man. It doesn't take that long either. Once you get a guild, you can really start popping some characters out, like... If you have the DKP, you can be best in slot in like a month. You saw how quick my DK went, right? Our 0 to hero that, you know, weave together. We've started her gearing process. We'll finish it. Johnny Poop the second has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Johnny Poop. So you don't donate? I've only ever donated 10 euros to skip the queue. I have sold gold for coins, and those coins I have used to get gear. But you're talking about like 1 in a 20 item ratio, right? Sometimes, like, I had a character, I had coins ready from whatever reason, like I did some big business, I had coins, right? So I would spend it on the character, sure. But I would get an item like Verisa's Dexterity. PvP Shoulders, I was 1% up. Because getting 3v3 rating to like 2k plus or something that you need for the shoulders, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna use coins for that. I made those coins myself. Yeah, it's all good, man. Is there an add-on like Buff Reminder that helps you to remember the use of Battle Shout? Well, Malte, you could use Need to Know for that. On my warrior, I also have a nice little bar for Battle Shout, in case I ever do need to use it. If you have Need to Know, then you're just gonna wanna right-click that bar, hit it with the Battle Shout. There you go. And then make that shit a buff. A buff on you, the target, you know, the player. And then you might want to remove this for things like Battle Shout, you know. Because if someone else uses it, just as good, you won't have to use your global cooldown. So that's how you'll use that one. Otherwise, you could use a myriad of add-ons. I'm sure that there's a lot of them out there that function exactly the same. Alright. Let's hope that we don't get bopped again. We should be out of range. Ah, I should have picked one of those handlers. Well, still, 50k-ish leaps. Not so bad. Is PvP thing on that server? Oh yeah, PvP is definitely a thing here, man. If you want a PvP, there's arenas, there's BGs. You know, there's a lot of Shadowmourns. But if someone is bad and they have a Shadowmourn, you can still kick their ass. Skill is always gonna outweigh gear. Well, if you have some gear yourself. So how much do you need to donate for the queue and how much coins will you get? If you want to skip the queue, all you have to do is donate 10 coins. And that's like the minimum amount, basically. I know a few people that have donated less than 10 euros. I think on some countries it's possible. But yeah, it's the minimum amount in order to skip the queue. And you'll have what you paid for, basically. The add-on. Oh, besides my actual photo. Wow, how nice of you to say it like that. That's neat to know. It's the add-on that I love. It's these cast iron bars right there, where I had my mouse. We are not gonna get that fear ward off because I'm slow, but that's fine. We can tank this. That's fine, we're a Shadow Priest, we can take a lot of damage. Germany has like 2 or 3 euro phone donation. Yeah, that's what I've heard from a few people. We're tanking 2 of them at once now, this might be good. Ah, oh, that's definitely not very good. Alright, we're using dispersion. Oh no, our allies are all dying. How much is 1 coin? I'm not sure what the valuta is for that, but yeah, pretty much 1 coin for 1 euro. What do you think about the new Sunwell Realm Frostwall? I have not played it, can't really judge it. Sounds like a lot of people are into it though. That's the general vibe that I get. People enjoy playing on Sunwell. Stefan Milovanecic. Stefan Milovancevic, thank you so much for the subscription. I do appreciate it. How are you gaining mana right now? My priest is not level 80 yet, and what am I missing? I'm getting my mana back mostly from being in a raid group. If you are in a raid group, you're going to be having Retribution Paladins, putting the replenishment buff up. It's right here. And there's a few more benefits that you get from simply being in a raid. You're gonna have Greater Blessing of Wisdom, you're gonna have other stuff going down, you know, like if you're in a group with a Resto Shaman, there's a Mana Tide, Hymn of Hopes are being put up. In general, as a Shadow Priest, I do not take any mana talents. Once you have enough gear, Alexandro, mana is not gonna be an issue anymore. Right now, try using your Shadow Fiend when you're on like 40% mana. That's gonna help you out a bit with your mana. But once you get enough gear, mana is not an issue. Luca says, don't get me wrong, I played on Warmane for years before the merge with Arena Tournament. It was called Molten, I think, yeah, and I liked it. But is it legal to stream this? I'm not sure, but I haven't been shut down yet, so... Do you have any PvP characters? Yeah, I got PvP Retri and PvP Elemental. I'm not sure if I'll ever play the Elemental though, it's not even best in slots, so ugh. I'll be at a disadvantage. I don't like that. Can you please explain how to priest mind control in Naxxramas? I'm pretty sure that you don't use mind control. I'm pretty sure that the fight that you're talking about gives you a mind control beacon. Maybe on 25 man you have to mind control those soldiers. But if that's the case, all you have to do is just cast mind control on those footmen like looking soldiers. And they have a few spells, one of them is a taunt, the other one is like a heroic strike or something. It's really not that hard. There. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Oh my, that voice. I got scared, man. She got me real good. On 25 man, you have to mind control. Alright, so... I don't know what the exact spells are that the thing has. But just go ahead and mind control it. It has a taunt, it has some kind of melee attack. It's... just give yourself 10 seconds to read it. You know, maybe another priest in your group is gonna be able to help you out with that as well. Like, feel free to ask the group. I used the main Retribution Paladin, but I didn't know it's so powerful. You were getting like 5% mana per cast instead of spending it. Yeah, especially if you're leveling and you have the right setup, you can get much more mana than that. Like, it's crazy. So yeah. Alright, hope you guys are ready for some Syndragosa. I'm gonna get every single Unchained, so yippee me. Taunt and Bone Shield is what the spells are. When the Bone Shield is down, the other priest needs to taunt it. Yeah, so that's really simple, it's just a game of ping pong. Whoever has the shield up gets to taunt and gets the tank. That's it. Just give yourself a few seconds to read the spells as well, you know. Can Retribution Paladin in full gear be a top DPS? With this 30% buff on, not very likely unless they get super RNG. You know, considering everyone's equally skilled, of course. You need a lot of RNG on a Retri if you want to top. Without this buff, it was a lot easier for me to get higher DPS. Yeah, I don't know. Retri just seemingly did more damage without this buff on, compared to the rest. So I definitely would want to do some more zero buff runs and see if that is a consistent thing, or if I was just, you know, lucky or really felt it that day. Hey, Javier, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And I don't have any horde, nope. Mislav says, came a bit late to the party, is this a guild raid or a bug? It is a guild raid, and how do you turn a bug into an LOD success bug? Even with the achievement. Or how do you get into an LOD successful bug? I think you need to know the people that make the bugs in order to get yourself an unfair advantage over other people, which is something that you should always try to give yourself in real life. Video games is just an extension of real life, so, you know. No, but I think if you know when the runs happen, and you know the people, that you'll have a higher chance of getting into those raids. I think Elwa makes those LOD bug runs, so you can check him as well. Yeah, we're getting a few disconnections. I'm not the only one with the lag. Can a priest not wear a one-handed sword? Nope. Priests cannot wear one-handed swords. That's why we gotta get this mace instead of the sword. Oh shit! Oh my god, we're Syndragosa, look at that. That's epic as fuck. Oh shit, I never seen this. Almost dies because of it, that's fine. And there's the first Unchained. Yeah, it's all white. 4 priests get this Unchained. Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna keep my dots up. If I do my DPS rotation like this, I'll be able to keep all my dots up and only take 2 stacks. I am getting a bit closer for blistering. I'm not gonna take any stacks while the blistering is up. If I were to explode right now, I'd deal massive damage to my raid group. So I'm responsible, I'm not gonna do that. And my Unchained's off. That's very good. Carlos Lazaro, thank you so much for the subscription. Hey, we broke 400 viewers! Holy shit! Let's get this dots up. Alright, so yeah, reset all your dots while she's in the air. And you can give some renews. You can even give a prayer of mending right there if you wanna. You're gonna avoid these bombs like that, and just do some damage to the tombs. You don't want to be using damage over time spells. One in the middle, tombs, it got wrecked. Alright, now just get rid of them. I would get a lot more damage if I were to like dot them, for sure. Which, yeah, might have been what he was doing. Maybe just the Mind Seer. If the Mind Seer in the middle hits all of those tombs, oh, I gotta try that. I'll try that. Once again, of course, getting your auto attacks in, especially on Shadow Priest, it seems to work delightfully. On Elemental Shaman, this is very important as well, because you have that Flame Tongue weapon, increasing your melee damage. Alright, Blistering Cold right here. And we're just gonna do nice little dispersion right there. Just hop into dispersion and hop right out of it. You'll be fine. Alright. Gonna explode. And we're gonna have to stop our DPS here, so it's all fine. Our plan is to push her to 35% when she hits the air phase. So I'll get some dots up and now we can burst her a little. Don't want to get too many stacks, but I do want these dots. No, guess I missed it. I'll shield myself, give some Prayer of Mending, give a few renews out. There we go, there's a few renews. And let's try this Mind Seer. Oh, it is hitting all of the tombs. Alright. Well, that's how we did it. I'll chip away at this one too. Now, if you had any damage over time spells, this would have been very scary indeed. Alright. There we go. There's the heroism. And we're gonna put this potion. Oh god, look at that Mind Flake cast time. We have nitros, we're just gonna go ham. If instability is an issue, we will be using our nitros and just getting out of the raid and exploding and just basically taking one for the team. There's only a few more seconds. I don't think I'll be able to survive this. Alright. No, I gotta get out of the raid, man. I gotta get out of the raid. If I would have stayed in the raid, everybody would have died on 2% and it would have been a wipe. But that's fine, that's what happens in a burst tactic. This is how you properly execute it. We ended up on the 6th spot. That's not so bad. I'm gonna wait for a res. Oh, we're almost at 420 viewers. Can we please get 420 viewers? Please, just get everyone involved. And don't leave, this is very important. It's just very important to me. But that's great. Thank you guys for tuning in, really. Appreciate it. Please res. Thank you, Alcatina. Or Ikaterina. Oh shit, and Velcora. Well, I'm gonna decline that res. Thank you, Velcora. $420 hype. Hitting the J for that? Oh yeah, for sure. If we can get to 420, oh my god. That's gonna be one hella blunt. How do you manage your rage as a Fury Warrior? Is a question from Powell. At what amount of rage should I stop using Heroic Strike? I think you should stop using Heroic Strike at... let's see. No, people are tuning out. No, we can't get to 420 tonight. It's a tragedy. You want to stop using your Heroic Strike after you get to like 30 rage. I think you need always to be able... I think you always need to be able to hit Blood Strike or Bloodthirst, you know, like your main damage. That's gonna be the most important spell to hit, so if you ever are able... If you're like prevented from doing that, that's a massive DPS loss. 30 rage usually works fine for me. If you're playing a Fury Warrior, you can also like actually take damage, you know? If you take damage, you get rage, and that way you'll be able to cheese it just a little bit. That one has to die first. Shadow Word Death on it. Alright. Oof, that was mad close. What server is lost? Does anyone know how to fix the FPS drops in WoTLK of Warmanes as hijack mods? Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna work for you, but it has worked for me, it has worked for Tim. If you go into my Discord channel right here, and you check the add-ons, I have something called LAA, Large Address Aware. This is gonna allow your .exe of World of Warcraft to use more than like 2 GB of RAM or 4, and that's really gonna help you out. For sure. Rogues are the best in this patch? For sure. Rogues are very fun in this patch. But I actually think that combat is a bit more interesting in Mist of Pandaria. From what I've seen, it seems very, very interesting. You got like those red lights going and, you know, the traffic lights. I don't know, it seemed very interesting in mod. Hey Arby, how is Enhancement Shaman compared to Rogue? I want to play on Frostmourne, but I cannot decide which class to pick. Enhancement Shaman is hard. It's chaotic, it's very difficult. If you're not experienced with the game, you're gonna have a very hard time just keeping up with the class. Not necessarily with tactics, but keeping up with your own rotation and maximizing it. So, if you're if you're thinking about like really maximizing your damage in endgame, you might want to start with Rogue, and yeah, it's just gonna be a lot easier. Enhancement is a lot more fun though, I will say that. It really is. Ah, we can't Luboslav, it's alright. We'll get it at some other day. Elwa does LOD pucks twice a week, as well as Latvala. Yeah, Latvala announced his retirement on Warmane. Oh wow. Really? Because I remember playing with him for a bit, he seemed like a nice guy. He had like fun friends as well. It was always a good time in the Discord. Oh well. Oh well, he'll be back. Give him a few months. Blaze it, I'ma play some classic. Yeah. Good luck, Pablo. I'm leveling a protection paladin in Warmane. Your streamings are... Oh, yeah, thanks for the cheers, Javier. Appreciate it, man. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's see here. Is the haste cap for all DPS casters the same, or is it different from, you know, caster to caster? It's a question from Alvin. Well, there are some exceptions, like all of the great things, you know, there are going to be exceptions. But usually sticking to 1260 is going to be like a good amount to like just look for. If you can get to that, you should be fine. By the way, I don't think the lag is here anymore. I saw a video on top 5 hardest classes. Surprised Feral and Enhancement were on top. Easy classes? I used to see 25 heroic Feral back in the day when I was 15 years old. Well, Justin, you might just be like an absolute legend. This might also be the case, you know. From what I've played and from what I've seen and heard people say, both of those classes do at least belong in the top 5. It's a little bit debated which is harder, which is easier. But they both belong there for sure. What can you say about Arcus and the Corpse Wand? Well, the Corpse Impaling Spike is gonna be best in slot. Spell Power Crit Haste is what you want on like most of the classes. So it's a very good thing for like 9 out of 10 classes. And Arcus, not so much. Maybe on a spirit-based class such as a Restoration Druid or a Holy Priest, but even they tend to just go for the more spell power oriented build. Because mana is not really that big of a deal when you're best in slot. Healing is very hard early on, and then as you get more and more gear, your heals become bigger, your mana pool becomes bigger, and everything just becomes a lot easier. So yeah. Yelena says that most of the classes are fun in Mist of Pandora, or Mist of Pandaria, Mist of Mop, we'll call it Mop. Yeah, Mop is a good expansion. And I will say that about Legion, the classes seem fun. You know, I haven't really looked that much into Warlords of Draenor, but I did enjoy Protection Paladin. As far as dungeons were concerned, I was having a blast. The weird pony that you can run on in the middle of dungeons, it's crazy. So you know that and you bully me. Of course I bully you, Helmon. We're friends, right? I can bully you. Feral is the hardest class, says Micho. I did put it like that in my video about the top 5 hardest classes, but I think Enhancement is a little bit different. It's more chaotic. I think, than Feral. Like Feral, you don't want to make a mistake. Enhancement is gonna force you to make a mistake. Your Flame Shock, Magma Totem, and Lightning Shield are all gonna run out at the exact same second that Storm Strike gets back up, and you won't know what to do. Is there any other expansions that you like besides Wrath of the Lich King? 422? Did we have that many viewers? Damn. Oh, 424! We've passed 420 viewers! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Honestly, that's insane. It's crazy. I play Enhancement, and for me it's not that hard. It isn't, but like maximizing it, I think really is. Oh man, that's a big ninja pool right there. We'll be moving away from the Neko Mage, don't worry about that. Gonna go, just move a bit. The Vile Gas is incoming in just a little bit, and the Hunter is too close, and we need to spread. There's the Malleable, so Vile Gas is gonna follow that. Oh no, first Gas Spores, alright. We're not gonna stack up at all. What you would normally do is that you would stack up on these spores. You'll want to have one in the melee group, two in the ranged like that. Form a nice little triangle, that's always a good way to do things. Madeline Pradeshu, thank you so much for the subscription, I do appreciate it. 4K PvP event coming in fastest, James. And you know what? I'm excited about that. I want to do some more 2v2 arenas, I was really having a blast. As a Shadow Priest, I don't have to stack. In fact, I can just be spread out, you know, for the Vile Gas. I'm not getting the Totem benefit right now, I think. That's a shame. But, you know, that's fine. It's not the end of the world. We're just gonna be here. When the Pungent Blight happens, we will use Dispersion to take that hit. And right after we take the hit, we'll hop out of it. And it should be good. Get that back up. Let's see where we at. Yeah, we're really fighting with Sneaky right now, both at 15k. Shadow Priest is not like a great DPSer, but it is fun, and it is necessary, like getting that off healing in your raid, it's good. But yeah, you're not gonna be fighting the big boys. No way. The big boys, they being, well, you've seen them the entire raid. Step Warrior, Azazi, or Azay. Deus Reborn has been putting in some serious damage as well on the Hunter. Every single fight almost. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and disperse this. Oof, and the Malleable. I would have been so fucking dead. My corpse would have died. Alright, Vampiric Touch. We'll go ahead and refresh the Devouring Plague. Hopefully the Hunter doesn't get hit. That's why I spread. There you go. No problem, Hunter. Fletcher power. I got you. I picked up Herbalism and Inscription on my Resto Shaman. Was it a good decision? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, let's see. On the Resto Shaman, Herbalism is alright. Getting that self-heal on yourself isn't great, but Herbalism will never be that great. Double Loot Bug. Inscription is fine. You won't have to go to the Sons of Hodir for your shoulder enchant. You're gonna get the same amount of stats as you would from like leatherworking. Jewel crafting would be the only thing that gives you more. Now, I would highly advise you, Bogdan, to like drop Herbalism at some point and pick up Tailoring. Tailoring is gonna give you the mana proc on your Tailoring special enchantment right here. This Lightweave or this Dark Glow. Giving you a chance to restore 400 mana when you cast a spell. I do think that that is best in slot for a healer. If you don't run you can always keep healing. And how does an Elemental Shaman compare to other classes in a raid? Elemental Shaman is replaceable. It doesn't have any unique utility. Like an Enhancement Shaman is always going to be able to provide that improved strength of Earth Totem. Elemental Shaman won't. Like, they provide the same crit as Retro Paladins on the Totem of Wrath. They provide the same 5% crit as Boomkins do on their Aura. And the spell power that the Totem of Wrath give, well, Demonology Warlock gives like about 400 more in the Demonic Pack talent right there. So Elemental is replaceable, they don't do high damage, there's no reason to really have them. Is Tailoring and Engineering a good combination for a mage? Yeah, for sure. I prefer Tailoring GC just to get passive spell power up to the maximum, but Tailoring Enchanting or Tailoring Engineering is good as well. Yeah, for sure, Danny on the rocks. And Tavo Pool says, "Hey, Abby, I'm a new subscriber. I'm from Peru." Oh, yeah, I've got some friends from Peru. How you doing, man? Thanks for subscribing. Hope you have a wonderful day. And can you share your Mind Flame macro? A flask. Good point, August. My Mind Flame macro can be found in the Discord, but this is really all it is. It's just a no channeling macro. If you check the link in the description, you will see the Discord, and you can find it right there. I got the flask, guys. And how does your guild get flask and potions for low prices? We sold our soul to Satan, and he gives us consumables. Just did. When do you switch from Arcane to Fire Mage? Around like 5k GS you can swap. Yeah, before that it's probably not so good. And when you do make the swap, consider that you need to have a lot more hit rating on Fire. Which professions is the best for Shadow Priest? I prefer duo crafting and engineering. That's fucking bad. I hope that I can keep this spot. I'm not gonna move a single time in this fight, if it's up to me. Alright, if we can just stay right here and not ever move, we'll be doing a good amount of deeps. That doesn't help. Yeah, get the fuck out. Alright, we'll move a little bit. Every time we cast Devouring Plague, we have a few steps to take. And that's the only time you get to move in this rotation. Because you know, as I always say, if you're moving, you're not casting. I don't always say that, but I have said that. The Heated Carcass has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Heated Carcass. And we got 420 viewers right now. Exactly. At least that's what Streamlabs says, so yay. You guys are gonna be fucked up at the end of this stream if it keeps jumping up and down. Oh shit, we're out of range. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. Have you tried Assassination Rogue? And is this 30% buff? Yes, this is 30% buff, as you can see right here. It is up. I have not tried Assassination Rogue. I have compared my DPS against their DPS, and they do definitely have potential. Is it better? You are gonna need that 4% increased physical damage. He's moving a lot. This is a very weird fight. 426, a new record? I'll let you guys know on Discord what the analytics say afterwards. That's the only one I'll trust. I think they said pop Divine Hymn. So there we go. Divine Hymn is popped. That's my DPS gone. That's fine. We had a job to do. Don't know why, but we had to pop it. It's fine. How long does it take you to level a character from 1 to 80? On stream, way too long. When I'm solo, still way too long. This lag, oh boy. I would say I can probably easily do it. I can comfortably do it in 16 hours. If I want to rush it and not rush it too much, if, you know, just take my time a bit. If you have heirlooms, that cuts out a lot of the time. If you have a friend, it can help a lot. You know, leveling together as 2 people, it's pretty good. Leveling together as 3 people, probably too much. Those collection quests are not gonna be any kind of efficient to do. If you got 2 friends, what you can do is prioritize collection, and then go to killing, and then, you know, go back to collection. Where are you leading me? Guys. Day and a half for me, says Amir. Yeah. Carlos says, may I ask you what keyboard you're currently using? You may ask everything, Carlos. You're the best. I'm using the Rust GXT 890 Kada. I am looking to buy a new keyboard because this thing sounds like a fucking typewriter. And there's no amount of suppression that I can do to prevent it from completely showing up on stream. John Bill says, is this a good rotation if I don't have a 4-set bonus? And rotation is coming, I'm sure. Let's take a look at it when it does come. Let's get BQL neck. Oh, meh. That's not too expensive, but meh, that's fine. If you have a max level that can boost you through the dungeons, it's really fast. Oh yeah. Yeah, Live says, show your deeps. On Rotface, I had 16.7k. I did finally manage to beat this Sneaky Shadow. I think one of his names is also Sneaky Serbian. I think that's how I met him. So that was fun. Let's see, on Vestergaard we managed to get 14.9k, so basically 15k. Razunda, 3712 has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Razunda, I do appreciate it. There's no tactician in this stack. Fine. Hey, why don't you play well? Is it because of your streams? No, I play well. I think it's fine. I will make mistakes even off stream, you know. I'm only human. I am like actively trying to, like, if you're trying to do one thing, so if you're okay, let me rephrase. If you're tryharding on one thing, like if you really want something to work, then you probably are gonna like give up a little bit of focus on other ends, you know? Like, you're just gonna need some practice, and I don't get that practice anymore. You'd have to play the same character every single week, and really like just focus in on it. I will not say that I'm ever like the best at anything, because I don't have I don't put the effort into it anymore. Not to that extent. Can you inspect that warrior that has the DK transmog? For sure. Let me do my job though. Okay. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Fuck that tactician. She had no reason to kill me. Oh man, you're the best, thank you. She had no reason to kill me. Fucking bitch. I'm gonna shackle her. Get fucked. I'm gonna take a long route around her, I don't trust that. Oh man. That was some bullshit, I tell you. That was some fucking bullshit. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. You should have killed that orc, he couldn't have stopped you, says James. Dude, he was like 4 levels above me. Like the chances of me hitting my spells are not even that good. I don't think I could have taken him. But yeah, maybe I could have. You are not on DC? Oh, I totally am. Like, I was just talking to my friend, to like my guild on Discord as well. I was like, okay, now that's some bullshit. Like, everyone laughed, of course, because that's one stupid way to die. How fast will you do ICC 25 on average? Yeah, I'm not gonna shackle that again. Fuck off. We usually will take like 2 hours to clear it. Like a little bit less, a little bit more. That is the preferred time. That's like the preferred time. Like about 2 hours, maybe more, maybe a bit less. Just like that. How many days per week do you actually raid? A question from Mislav. Let me see here. Every day that I stream is a day that I will raid, probably. So like 5 days a week, sometimes 6. Something like that, yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's inspect that warrior. I think it's Staff Warrior. He has that transmog. Oh shit, I was still a tactician. Oh, oops. Oh, that's fine. Let's go ahead and inspect him. I'll take a look at this DK transmog. It does have the Tabard of the Void, which is a nice little touch, you know, I do like that. His weapons are some giant axes. That's like straight out of Bleach right there. Yeah, it is gonna be full best in slot. Of course. No rampage, you see that very often nowadays. It doesn't really stack, so you know, you just take the point out, you put it in anything else really. No Heroic Fury either though. Oh, that's preference. And Tom says, do you like PvP? Yeah. I've actually been enjoying those 1000 subscriber specials. You know, every 1000 subscribers we get, I will do some PvP. And I'm really enjoying them. The arenas that we did, that was good. Hey bro, who is a ranker is online? Do you need an officer? Let's see if we can help this guy out. James says Bleach is so good. Like, I'm in the middle of watching it right now, Bleach, and it's like really good or really I don't care. Like, every time they go away from the main character, I'm like, damn dude, go back to that, it's so good. But then they'll like waste 20 episodes on something that doesn't matter. And it's like, ah, god, get back to the good shit, because the good shit is so good. Being best in slot helps enjoying PvP. Oh yeah. Yeah, me and Tim, Blood DK, Retri. Such a skillful comp. I would just change the weapon, but that's a really good transmog, says Shreko. I would also change the weapon, but you know what? The fact that we would both change the weapon means that no one else is ever probably gonna take this exact same transmog, therefore making it more unique. And I actually like it. Yeah, the fillers are fucking horrible. Goken has just subscribed. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it. You're like, I skipped the fillers entirely. Like, I'll know it when it's one as well. Like, it's just too obvious. Anyway. PP is crunch time for Shadow Priest. This is where we get our damage. Hey, oh. Mamma mia. That's an officer. How do I approach this? How do I do this? How do I... Oh. No Lightwell, oh jeez. That's not a good holy spec. I've judged it. Oh, come on, Rogue. He just body pulled. And there's not any minuses going around for ninjas either. Alright, let's get out of here. Shadow Word death it. So they made mocks possible for WoTLK servers there? Oh yeah. Yeah, you can definitely transmog. We're gonna stop on the boss here. And we're just gonna wait a little bit. And now we're gonna push it. When you see it casting, that's when you push. I think that's the thing that we do here. Alright, we're gonna prioritize this ooze here, but we're also gonna be keeping up our dots on the PP. Just like Sneaky is doing, actually. He's doing the exact same shit as us. Oh no! Ooh, he just killed himself. He was so stacked with everyone and then he like blinked away. We've got big malleables. I would have been triple dead. I hope you skipped the bound arc too. I don't even know what the bound arc is, so I'm pretty sure I did. But we're not like really up there in deeps, are we? Oh shit, is this an old thing? It was. That's fine. Professional streamer, guys. It's all good. Alright, we're gonna get a red ooze here. I'm currently out of range. I hope it gets closer to me. There we go. Just gonna multi-dot every fucking thing in existence. As long as our dots are running, we're doing effective deeps on them. That's what you gotta think. PPZ is definitely on the A-bomb here. Alright, there's the choking. Alright, this is pretty fine. It'll probably die before it reaches us. Oh, Jesus! I didn't think it would hit, but then I thought it would hit, and then I panicked. Okay, we're definitely gonna take top DPS now, because we totally killed the hunter. I'm fine with that. If we're top DPS, we're not gonna stack either. If it targets us, we're just gonna disperse it. We're not gonna worry about it at all. Okay. Now we take care of that and no hop. Man, and we were gonna top deeps as well. Oh, that feels bad. Yeah, Anton, pretty crazy, huh? Alright, let's see here. James says, I use the PvP as Frost just for the Hungering Cold. Yeah, Hungering Cold is like 10 seconds CC as well. It's very, very strong. Crazy. Let's see here. I like the rotation that you guys do for killing Syndragosa first and then going for Professor. Yeah, same. It does make ICC feel a lot quicker. I know that's just in my head, but when you go to PP and then you have to go to BQL, and when you finally arrive at VDW, it feels like you've been in the raid for 10 hours. Yeah, Alexander, I am definitely... I got a list of skippable episodes. Because they're so bad. They're just so bad. At least they don't try to work it into the episodes and you're like forced to watch it. So that's good. You can just skip them. I appreciate that. Dude, you guys, you're putting the F in the chat and I was like, Jesus, did the stream crash? We got 400 people, did the stream just crash? No, no. What are your professions? Is a question from Emre. You get him? We got engineering and jewel crafting on this character. Both just enough to get the benefit from it. I'm not gonna max it out, it's a waste of money. Video ID, make a OS 25 DPS competition. Oh, you could do that as well. But yeah, this Shadow Priest in this fight is king. Like, we gotta do that again. And we will. It's not that hard. We just got really good luck on that try. We can get all the bad luck on the next try. And we're not gonna get this result. Go play BFA, says Corbusto. Nah, man. This is much better. How much would you make with 400 viewers, says Anton? I'm not sure. Don't really care too much about that because it's still way too little. Like, you're talking about needing like 3,000 viewers per video in order for that to be a significant amount of money from the advertisements. And yeah, I'm just not so worried about it. Like, I cannot like just chill and DPS and talk with you guys, interact, you know, and have a good time if I constantly worry about money. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. James Baggett says, have you played Retail WoTLK launch? Did you get to experience the original glyph for Death and Decay? Can't say I have, James. What would it be like? Enlighten me. Bulletproof says, what's your gear score, bro? Basically best in slot, just need the belt. So 6.5 plus. Just need the belt from Merogar. I'm gonna eat this fish. I'm gonna drink this red lemonade. Yeah, we're getting a few minuses for ninja pulls now. Can we race change with points? Yeah, you can even faction change and everything. And Amir says, have you tried Elf UI, Tuk UI, Diabolic UI, or anything like that? No. No. Do you mean item levels, says Coffee Rolls? In Warmane, we use an add-on called Gear Score. It's pretty much the same thing as item level, except it's not really the same thing. But it pretty much is. Played for way too long, Miss Love. And, yeah. Let's pretty much just get ready for this for this next attempt. It was a good attempt. We got some multi-dots off, but like I said, that was a lot of good RNG. We're up for some bad RNG now. Oh, what? D&D glyph. Every tick caused everyone in it to cower for 3 seconds. You could solo wipe groups. Great. Yeah, sounds like great fun. Good job, Blizzard. That's exactly what we want from the hero class. Being able to 1v40? Oh yeah, that's great. We're just waiting for the officer. I don't know. He was just waiting for something, I guess, like maybe answering a whisper. I've been there, so that's fine. We're gonna get ready. And people were complaining about the stacking on green. Now I get that, but I was top DPSing. Like, this is the A-bomb, it doesn't really count. You'll out DPS him eventually. And I was kind of like being a top DPS there. It's not a good thing, but it's a fun thing sometimes. Oh, what? Was that like a double pull on the DBM? I don't know. Maybe I lagged. That's fine. What is the spell on F1? F1 is Abolish Disease. And we can just ignore this puddle and just keep DPSing. It's fine. We won't die. We're self-healing a lot. We're gonna have to stop DPS here. And just push it. Alright, we've got the Redus. That's very bad. Like, our multi-dotting is gonna begin much later now, which gives us much less damage. So in that sense, this is already some bad RNG. On top of that, this is a bit more, it's a bit shittier to control, I would say. Oof. That green is really messing people up. And we don't even have enough damage here to... Fair Jesus, mamma mia, that was too close. Oh god. Melees, please just go away from the red when it's retargeting. Just don't be near it, please. Please. Alright, we still have the Shadow Fiend, let's pop that. Let's move a bit with the Devouring Plague here. We gotta get away from this other Shadow Priest. We're gonna get malleable and we'll both have to move. Which is not so efficient. Yeah, there you see the malleable. Exactly like I guessed. Oh, never mind. Please don't target me. Thank you. Gotta get the multi-dots up. Keep it up. And one Vampiric Touch here. Devouring Plague there. Now, as stupid as this may sound, you don't actually want that green ooze to die, or that red ooze to die, while it's completely dotted up. You're better off like swapping over to PP and actually doing your damage there. But right now, we gotta stop our damage on PP, so I'm gonna stop my damage on PP. Hopefully I won't get nuked into oblivion by Malleable right here. Alright, juke it. Alright, we're gonna have to stack up for this. Towards the table is where you wanna get blown. We've got red ooze again. Oh dude, even more dots got even more dots than us. It's not good. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go hard on this red. Oh, please do something. Okay. We're just getting by because we're geared at this point. That wasn't like smart play or like quick reaction. That was just like, alright, everyone's pushing their buttons. Good. He's gonna pull this out of range eventually. Yeah, there you have it. Why pull it so fucking far, so quick? Oh well. This is what I'm always saying, like, if you're a tank, you gotta be responsible. That was not responsible. But that's fine. I don't think we can actually take the top slot here. The other DPSs, they caught on. They realized I was threat. And they tried even harder. Or, you know. Almost 420. Meh. Still with the group loot. And Luca has a question, why no Mind Blast? Well, if you have your tier 10 4-set, Mind Blast is not going to be good. You're going to want to cut that out of your rotation completely. Your description says Frostmourne, but this is Icecrown. Really? Let me take a quick peek. I do have it like in a few places. Oh Jesus, there it is. I see it, I'll fix it. Darmuch, thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Yeah, let me go ahead and fix this. I'm really sorry. If I ever do make this mistake, feel free to just say it or... yeah, I'll go ahead and fix it. I'm sorry. That lock is really good. Oh yeah, let's take a look at how his damage was spread out. So he has Corruption on numero uno. Alright, yeah, that's alright. Unstable Affliction on number 3 and Shadow Bolt on number 2. The execution phase, 500k damage, just about that. Just from that, you know, just from the last 35%. And the rest of it, it seems good. I don't know what to look at here, but it's looking good. A dude with the 51.3k ignite. That's alright, not that great. But that's some good percentage of luck. 76% crit, it's very good. 70% Pyroblast, that's pretty average, I'd say. Still, he did almost 17k. Crazy. That's some good damage right there. Are the damages valuable? Yes, damage is very valuable. Did PP only drop marks? Is a question from Yannick. Nah, we got the Rigor Mortis sword. But it's... I like it. I like that hit rating actually, but you don't get to use it on many classes. Maybe when you're gearing, it can be really good. What do you think is best profession for a Fury Warriors? Question from Danielle. Nielsen, I would say engineering and jewel crafting or blacksmithing. Either one of those, something that you can take armor penetration with instead of just strength or agility or, you know, something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hyperlock. I fixed it. I'll keep an eye out on it. It's happened a few times already. It's just something that I gotta get into my system. I'm not used to changing that exact line. Usually it was fine, it just had it the same forever, but yeah. In average, what is the top ranking DPSs? Viraga, I've made a top 5 DPS video about that. Now, I do think that if you look at it in general, that my opinion is still valid about that. So we might want to check that out. And the best profession for hunters is engineering jewel crafting. Crazy, right? Greco says, does a discount work when you buy a character? I can take a look, I still have a few leftovers from old lotteries or old New Year's that still work. I can take a look if that works for you, Shreko. I'll let you know in the Discord. James says, Facebook added a COVID-19 tab. Oh. It's crazy. I think that YouTube... Oh, no. Did Windows Mail or something already had that for a minute? Like I saw something about that on my Windows notifications. Engineering is like a no-brainer, prof. Boots are so good. Exactly. The boots are just that good. Okay, you're gonna fly, bitch. You just decided that you're gonna fly. And I'm gonna be the victor in this. I'll be the one flying towards the boss, you just wait and see. He wants to play mechanic with me, I'll play mechanic. Ah yeah, that's what I thought. That's what. Oh, this DK wanna play mechanic with me. Alright, let's get out of here. Go ahead and keep up our damage. We're spread out enough that we don't get blown away. What we could do here is Vampiric Touch everything, but it's not something that's effective. The only health that takes damage is the one with the blood mirror on it. So focus on that target only. $1400 is the hard cap? Yes. You need hard cap. There's no reason to have anything below the soft cap. Thunder Armor doesn't give more armor pen, it only like reduces base armor or something. Basically just get 1400 ARP, yeah. Jakub, I'll show you in just a second, after this boss. Once I can take my fingers off the keyboard in the DPS rotation. So how much is the rank on the priest? They're not ranked. They're pretty trash. All things considered, like, Shadow Priest is pretty freaking trash, dude. You can't really play with the big boys, not consistently. You have a few fights where you can, but you cannot consistently, like, fight a mage, right? That mage is consistently going to out DPS you in 9 out of 10 situations. And that's fine, because you have a lot of utility that you're providing that they don't have. That's why the game is so good, and it's like a fine balance in things. Much love, Brodsky? Of course, man, just a second. Oh shit, I looked away again. Oh, this is gonna suck ass. Valanir really had it out for me, man. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so Jakub, you wanna go to options, interface, buffs and debuffs, consolidate buffs. Right there. You see how much space that saves? It's actually crazy. I love it. That extra hit is that extra hit is really nice on Frostmourne right now from the Draenei. I bet it is. If you're used to it, it's very hard to like not be used to it. Alright, go ahead and fucking fade. And then just spam that Mind Seer. This is all looking fine. Archmage on me, but that's fine. She'll get picked up by a tank. Or I'll just get Pyroblasted to the face. Sure, why not? Can you stop, woman? Stop punching my face. Alright, let's take some revenge on her. There we go. Somebody asked you to explain a bit about the tactics when you can, right? Right. So, on a Blood Prince Council, you get Shadow Prison on Heroic. The more you move, the more you die. Minimize your movement. Besides that, a lot of it is in aggro on that fight. You don't want to like over aggro. So be super careful. The last fight is not... It's not like a DPS fight, it's an endurance test. If you can survive the fight, you should be fine. And Ali says it's no global cooldown. For the potion, nope. There's no global cooldown for inner focus right here. There's no global cooldown for the hands. Basically, if you cast a healing spell... Basically, if you cast a healing spell, you'll see the global cooldowns. Like everything that doesn't get that like little timer is off global cooldown. So we'll use that and you'll see exactly what's on and off global cooldown. It's a good way to check your own character as well. You'll learn a bit about your character. need manas. Lol, the Warlock. I love doing the Shadow Flame 360 no scope too. That's the best. That's why I take Dragon's Breath. It's like, you just gotta take it. It's awesome. Why do you often play Shadow Priest instead of Mage or Fury Warrior if you want a top DPS? Well, you need these classes in your raid just as much as you need the top DPS. There's no Ying without the Yang. You know, there's like... yeah. You need the good shit and you also need the less good shit. So, if... I know people enjoy watching it, I know I enjoy playing it. The guild needs it. It's a win-win for everyone, so it's fine. How do you play the auction house? Asking for Icecrown? At Alvaro. Let's see here. Would you recommend buying some BOEs? Just leveling up. So if you're just leveling up, then yeah. I think that might have been me. I think that might have actually been me on the ninja pool. Like, they're really, like, rooting out who that was. I think it was me. That's fine. Goonie died. My revenge is complete. Someone else is getting blamed for it. This is fine. So my dear question there, have you played an Affliction Warlock in ICC and TOC? I'm currently playing on Frosthold and I'm looking for some advice in those two as an Affliction. Maybe Ember can actually help you out with that. I have not played Affliction Warlock. I know that you're gonna wanna have a... you're gonna wanna snapshot your corruption, otherwise known as roll your corruption. You're gonna wanna Google those terms, because they're very important. If you don't know how to roll your corruption, you're not gonna be doing any significant damage as an Affliction Warlock. Wanna see you do some raids with meme specs? We can try Arms Warrior at some point. I'm kind of interested. We can try it. Anton is on his way. He is on 27 out of 30 points. That's what you meant. I see. Because I was thinking like, wait, what is that? 30 points? Is he talking about the Valanir weapon that requires 30 fragments? But you can't have like 0.8 points. I was confused, man. How do you join Asperity? You're gonna have to go to the website, the Asperity shifter link, and gonna have to go ahead and make the application. I'm not an officer, I can't help you out with that. And I do play all of the classes, Jorn Janssen, some better than others. But today it's gonna be Shadow Priest. Ah, he's got the bite, huh? No, he didn't get the bite, he's just out DPSing me because I'm not really paying attention to this, but that's fine. We'll beat him on Shadow Priest, on Lich King. I feel that. I love playing Shadow Priest, although I think that the damage is not good enough, especially in PvE. Yeah, it's not good enough, but like right now you can still see Sneaky holding a firm 18k on that, right? I'm slacking a little bit and I got 16k. Like, you can get good damage out of it. It's just not the best. Yeah, I got that ID, Shreko, but you can do that. I'll do my stuff, you do your stuff, you can do your stuff. I'll even feature you on my channel, bro. Like, right there, on the right side. Oh yeah, if you want to contact Ember, all you have to do is... you just have to say a bunch of multi-dotting things, like Affliction Warlock, multi-dot. Maybe he'll show up, I don't know. He might be just chilling in the chat. Say your next subscriber, Bainrun, save a spot for my Fury Warrior. Well, you know, I don't really like taking warriors in 10 heroic. And I'm not sure when we're gonna make our second ICC 10 heroic subscriber run. It's probably gonna be a while, if ever. Because that was just like random thought. I was like, alright, let's pick a Bane. Alright, let's go towards Lich King. Now, First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a sick little... no, we didn't. Never mind. I misclicked. And we're gonna have to back off. Let's go. Okay, we got the BQL neck actually. Should we get it? Let's see. I'd need an additional 1% hit rating. I don't think I can get that from anything. Like jamming it is gonna be too expensive probably. I feel that. Oh, okay, I gotta check that. And yeah, Jakub, I'm sure that if you join the Discord, that Embe is gonna be in there. He is pretty active in the Discord, you know, like general chat, debate chat. There's a lot of helpful people in the Discord in general that will want to help you out. So give it a check. It's in the description down below. I'll give some roles to the people and you'll be able to access it. There's some macros there, there's some talent trees, there's some add-ons. Can really help you out, of course. There's almost, I think, 1,000 people now. So, yeah, that's good. Can you show me your macros? I see your dots keeps running with a no channeling mind flay. Yeah, like I just said, you can check all of my macros in the Discord. Just like right here. Go to your macros for WoTLK. Jump over to Priest, like I've shown you before on this stream. And then, where's Priest? Damn it, where's Priest? There we go. Shadow, you'll have it right here. You can copy it if you want. It's, you know, it's up to you what you do with it. 650 DKP's gone for the choker. Yep, it's not that much. I've seen it go for much more than that. 400 is not a new record. I think we were at like 440 at some point. I'll let you guys know in the Discord right after I turn the stream off, because the analytics will tell me how many people there were. It's always exciting. Like, it really is exciting. You know, you got wild speculations like, was it maybe 600 people? Maybe, who knows? But we'll have to see the record. I'll let you guys know in Discord. And 3,500 subs, says Jelena. Yeah, but our sub goal is not a half. Our sub goal is always gonna be an entire 1,000. Every single 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna do a PvP. Last time we had a great time, so I'm sure we'll have a good time on the next episode as well. I think I'm going to set a long-term goal for us, for me and Tim, or maybe for me and someone else if it comes to that. I'll break up with him. I want to get to 2.3k rating so I can pick up this tabard for 550 rating. For 550 arena points. I don't think I have the tabard on Obby yet. And I have a lot of tabards, so I should have it. It was 480, says David. Jeez. But that's so incredible, like, it actually blows my mind, you know? Appreciate it, says Samir? Oh, I definitely do, sir. For sure. We're gonna get a few summons, and we should be ready to go. Little bit nervous? We'll get him. Of course I know how to hold the corruption, says Jacob. Okay, well that's a good first step. If you're looking for boss specific tips, then definitely, like, yeah, like I already said, maybe check Ember. He's been playing a lot of Warlock. He really seems to be into it. If my guild is 6 out of 12, Festergut and Rot face down. Very nice. In ICC 10 normal. What boss should we try yet? What boss should we try next? We are not very geared and we play on Lordaeron. Well, you'll probably just want to try Blood Prince Council. If you have strong healers, you could see if VDW works. Right now on Frostmourne or on Icecrown, it's a little bit bugged. It might be like that in Lordaeron. Now, I'm not saying you should go abuse that, but abuse that. And maybe you can get yourself a nice few pieces of gear out of that. If it's not bugged, then I would say Blood Princess is the next logical step. BQL being a DPS check, you know, if anything. If you have enough DPS, then Blood Queen Lanotel shouldn't be too big of an issue. So yeah, if you get Princess down, Lanotel, you're probably going to be able to do her as well. So you should just stick to the natural progression route. Lake Water, Blood, and then get into Frost. Are you going to do it on Heroic now? And if it's possible, can you tell us about the encounter and the tactics? Yeah, we're going to do it on Heroic, and Marco Grbic says, less DPS point of view, PogChamp. If I'm less DPS, I'll start mind-searing the Vile Spirits in the air and shit. We won't be less DPS, don't worry. I'll see if I can talk about some tactics, but... You know, I am trying to actually keep up with the big boys, and that's gonna take a lot of my mind. We'll see. Anton says, pull the boss, I wanna sleep. Fine. Oh, there you have it. Already pulled. Albin Samuelson has just subscribed, thank you so much. I had to decide between X Hamster and I'll be live, so here I am. Well, enjoy. There's Big Daddy Lich King. He's gonna start taking his helmet off real soon, and then the shoulder pads. Spicy indeed. Alright, we are a ranged DPS. Now, because of some of the tactics is mostly preparation, at the start of the fight you're gonna want to make a quick little triangle with your melee DPS, your range DPS, and your off tank. So, range DPS is gonna be one end of the triangle, melee DPS is gonna be the second end of the triangle. Of course, a triangle is gonna be a fucking triangle, so like right here is where you're gonna want the off tank with the third triangle point. You'll see when the Shambling spawns. Get the potion. And let's go for some damage here. Alright, Shadow Trap is on the ranged, so we're gonna move on our Devouring Plague Shadow Word Death combination, just like I talked about at the start. My ear's itching. Come on! So messed up. Alright, so we're gonna keep moving with the Shadow Trap. That's not so bad. I'll take that. Alright, somebody died. He's gonna accept the combat res after the infest happens, because if you accept while the infest is happening, you're gonna die. Alright, that's fine. Only move when you got spells to cast while you move. That's a very important tip, of course. I've said it a few times, but I'll have to say it many more times, so I'm gonna have to get used to that. It's only 5% left. If I get Necrotic Plague, I need to pop the Nitros at this point. One of our healers just got smacked. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and dispel myself, because people are slow. And the boss is about to move out here. There's 4 people dead. Alright, gonna go out. We are gonna use some of that Remorseless Winter. But this is a wipe for Shizzle. Alright, how was we doing? We were 14th. Ugh, that's not so good. Like, what the fuck is that Sneaky doing differently to have 2k DPS on us? Is it just like the lag still being a thing? I don't feel it anymore. Like, is he killing ghouls like crazy or something? Ah, fucking hate that shit. You're not the warrior, why would you kill the ghouls? Disgusting. Anyway, let's stop judging him and we'll judge ourselves. Much better to do. We're not gonna do that on the ghouls, so we're gonna be taking an L to him in the first phase. We're not gonna be able to get more damage than him like that, there's no way. We'll just have to focus on Lich King and catch up at some other point. Getting the full reset of dots up at the very end there before we wiped, before we went into the phase transition is the way to do it. You'll be fully dotted, those dots are gonna take the full duration. Gonna hurt him. But man, that's fucking disgusting. Focusing the goals. When is your next Bane sub run? I don't, like I said, Anton, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a next Bane sub run. It was just how do you say that? Just a spontaneous thingy. I wanted to do a Bane. That was it. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a big L to him in the first phase, but we'll catch it back up in the second phase. We do run the Glyph of Mindseer, so the Valkyrs, if they're properly stacked, it should be fine. Let's hope it's like that. And let's hope we don't spend too long on rebuffing and everything. I don't mind wiping, but downtime, I don't like it. Yeah, because of the cleave. Yep, you don't need more cleave than this. I mean, look at that, 1.3 million on goals, 900 on goals, 800 on goals, 700 on goals. Do you really think spellcasters should be prioritizing going on the goals? Like, Paliguni is not even using command, because it's not necessary. Tomorrow is the ICC 25-man subrun. It's not a Bane, it's gonna be 25-man. Oh. Let's be first in recount. Yep. That's the mentality, man, and it's not good. It's completely ineffective. Like, how much more damage do you need than 3 warriors cleaving, Unholy Death Knight using his pestilence, like a bunch of living bombs popping off? You don't really need more than that. You don't have to force it. Like, even Hunter, explosive trap, right? Like, why would you go ahead and put... Wait... Let's hope that was in transition. It could have been in the transition phase. Like, when we go outside, if he focused on the transition, like on the goals right there. I mean, there's still a lot of ticks. Let's hope that was the case. It should be fine. Why don't you talk with your raid members? It's really helpful. I am in Discord. I do talk with them. Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I whisper them a lot. I will make some jokes. And how did you get the That's the Mice title? You gotta do Realms first, Yorsaron, 0 lights. So, Yorsaron hard mode, and that's where you get the title. What quarter bosses are the easiest on 10-man heroic with a 6k group in your opinion? Well, BQL is of course the easiest, and DBS. Those are the easiest, but PP and Syndra, they're both pretty hard. You should always try dirty tricks to increase your DPS. For example, if you lack rage on Merogar as a warrior, you need to stand in the blue flames to gain some extra. You see, that's true, but you're not losing anything because of it, except for HP. You know, you're not like losing focus on the Lich King. Like, I am gonna say he probably mind-seared at the end there. So, you know, I'm not like calling him out or anything as well. Like, I'm just saying it's something you'll want to avoid. But yeah, let's see. Let's just focus on our own stuff, and at the end it should be obvious who's better. Like after 10 minutes of the Lich King. Will you do a 25 with subscribers tomorrow? Yes, Rade, on the afternoon streaming time, 6 PM Central European time and 4 PM Warmane time. Should be all good. 20 seconds. We're getting started here. Really wish I had some more red lemonade. Hey Ahmed, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, mate. And we're just about to get started with Lich King, so you joined at the right time, to say the least. Alright, we're just gonna focus on this DPS here. Let's not worry about anything else. We are gonna worry about the Shadow Traps and the Necrotic Plague, but that's about it. Melee is moving. I'm gonna move a little bit on every single Devouring Plague so I can actually keep up with people. Because last time I fell behind. That's not good. Alright, let's go ahead and DP it. Another shadow trap on the melee, as you can see right there. Like, we also need to keep up with the melee DPS, it's not only the range DPS, so... Yeah, like right there, that's a good time to move. I'm not gonna proc that, probably. Yeah, there's a good distance between that, okay. I should have just stayed to the left. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of the shadow trap. It's making me a bit nervous. Even though they don't move, that's a little bit too close for comfort. And, alright, so... basically we're just moving out towards the transition phase here. Once we get there, we're gonna push him into 71%, which we're doing right now. Marathon has to go for this spell. And there he... Rip Marathon. Alright, we're gonna stay in here for just a little bit. Just check this tactics. Healers, please heal and disperse. And you're Gucci. That way you can get a bit more damage. I think Shadow Priests go on the spheres nowadays. So that's good. I do appreciate the fact that we stopped abusing that demon guard thing. It's kinda stupid. Alright, we're gonna multi-dot all of this. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, he's still a little bit above me. But we'll get that. We'll get that later on. Don't worry. Alright, get the DP up. Alright, we're gonna have to move in here. Let's just do it like that. Just move a whole bunch. Finish that thing off. Let's keep the multi-dots up, to be honest. Don't need to completely like finish it off. Alright, proper stack. And keep the Mind Seer on the Lich King, like why not? We've got Defile in 5 seconds, so I'm gonna move a bit for that. Just like right here, so I'm out of the masses. Oh. That's fine. I don't think that that was the best way of doing it. I think he was also just Mind Searing, and we're not gonna beat him like that. We'll have to do something better than him. So we're gonna multi-dot the shit out of them. Hope you're ready. Alright, that should be better, like with all those vampiric touches up. Yeah, we got closer to him, but we're still not like taking him. We've got one more wave of Valkyries left. We're really going for blow right here, to be honest. We'll take a look at Step Warrior. If I get grabbed, that's super 8. Alright, I didn't get grabbed, that's pretty good. We're gonna put dots on all these bitches. Ah, shit. Gotta keep that slowed with the Mind Flay. Can't go for DPS right now. Gotta save our friend. Anything, come on. Ah, yeah, man. Oh, that didn't work. We got 3%. We've got another Valkyrie wave. We gotta go ahead and stack up. I think we're better off just Mind Flaying at this point. I'll get the thing down. We're going to be going outside. Once again, we're gonna do the same cheese with the dispersion right there. But because we're a little bit on the struggle side, we're just gonna get the heck out, and we're really far away, so we had to get out of there. But it's good, you know. An additional vampiric touch doesn't hurt. Alright, sneaky shadow. Let's nuke these things. Oh, Sneaky's dead. Well, then we're definitely gonna beat him in deeps. I'll need some help with those spheres now. Spheres, spheres, spheres. All of them. Like, I need big help. Like, there, I communicate with my team. Gotta kill this one sphere as well. Alright, multi-dot time. Ah! Not enough time. Oh, what? Nah, that's it for my mana. No more buffs for me. I'll have to use Shadow Fiend. I am still gonna be a turret for my team in case some Vile Spirit comes. I'm gonna snipe them down with my Devouring Plague and my Shadow Word Death. Like, if you look at it, Devouring Plague is almost one-shotting them when it crits. So you hit 2 or 3, they're gonna be dead. Of course, you don't want to proc your trinkets if you don't have to. Like, right now, people are taking care of it. So it's gonna be fine. Alright, that's fine. Is that our only tank dead? Oh! Jumping in defile, that's never a bad thing. It's definitely a wipe here. Man, and I was going so well as well. I'll tank it. Eee! Oh! Dazed! Dazed! Stream had a small F about a minute ago? About what, James? No multi-dotting? Yeah, I kind of swapped to the multi-dotting on Valkyrs. Let's take a look if it was better or worse. He got 1.6, I think he didn't multi-dot them. And I got 1.5. So I don't think the multi-dotting on the Valks is that incredibly worth it. Like, I don't think he was dotting them. I pretty much just saw him using Mindseer constantly on them. Comparing our Mindseer damage as well, like... yeah, it might not be worth the dot. Let's give a try without the dots. We'll just go full Mindseer on the Valkyrs. That hunter is doing damage. Oh yeah, but not enough. And how is a rogue top 3 on LOD Valkyrs? Let's take a look. Enemy damage taken. Valkyrs. He really isn't. But Shadow Priests were. Where's the warriors? That's my real question. He must have been dead. There's no other explanation. Like, the other warriors must have been dead. I think Marthon got blown off by the Shadow Trap in phase 1. So I think that happened. I usually only see one Valkyr tree like this. Is a really hard mode. Well, we still have easy mode, you know. Technically, we're still Icecrown, so it's not that hard. And the way that we're doing them right now, it's not helping us. The spread is not proper. Like, normally you'd want all 3 Valkyrs to go into the same direction. That way you'd get maximum AoE, but that's not happening. A few other things aren't going completely perfectly. Like one Valkyr, it got brought straight into a defile. That's not good. You'll want to position yourself so you don't get pulled into a eval when you get picked up by the Valkyr. So yeah, a few tiny errors, but those small errors on an LOD can really hurt. Not for Valkyr specific, but I mean for the whole fight. But then he dropped. Yeah, that's kind of the kind of what happens. If you take a look in this phase, Valkyr phase, Raging Spirit phase, rogues need to be up there. Any type of melee, if they want to get like good damage on the Skada or recount, they need to be up there. They don't do 2 million on the Ragings, there's no chance they'll be top DPS. You see, Lich King is like, you've got the continuous long duration fight with the Lich King, and then you've got smaller burstier fights with the Ragings, and then you've got area of effect on the Valkyrs. You've even got useless area of effect on these things here, the ghouls. People are not stacking behind Lich King in a straight line. Yep. But that is a very good rogue. Of course, it's gonna be Hugs. He's gonna be, you know, having that kind of fancy transmog. Looks pretty cool. You see the shirt mostly. Like, that's just some weird leather straps. But it's fun. It's a good transmog. And he's a good rogue. You know, he'll be up there for sure. And we have a question from Gatol saying, hey Abi, do enhancement shamans use double Wind Fury or Flame Tongue on the offhand? And why 2 times slow weapons? I'm pretty sure you want to use 1 Wind Fury, 1 Flame Tongue on the offhand. Just like you said. And why do you want 2 slow weapons? It's because you got on-hit effects. I think you want the slow weapons because like the Wind Fury and Flame Tongue are gonna do more damage with it, and a lot of the weapon skills that you have. We have a shaman here. Like Storm Strike is going to be scaling off your weapon damage. Instantly attacks with both weapons. That probably scales off your weapon damage. Lava Lass for sure does. 100% of your offhand damage. So you want slow weapons because they'll have more damage, but slower attack speed. And having more damage equals more damage. I know it sounds really stupid, but yeah, that's what it is. It's very hard for rogues when the Valkyrs come. I think that Hugs did a pretty alright job at it. If we take a look here, Hugs was on 1.25 mil. That's below the Unholy Death Knight. So he was doing a very good job at it, for sure. Zawari has a question. At Abi, what's your opinion on spell power variation of an enhancement shaman? It's useless damage. It's the same reason why I got pseudo upset at Sneaky for putting the damage on the ghouls in phase 1. You don't need it. Other classes are inherently gonna be so much better at just taking care of that almost passively that you don't have to worry about putting more damage on them. It's useless. It's not efficient. Is this the last LOD run for Prosperity? We'll have one more tomorrow. The 6th run. No, wait. Yeah, one more tomorrow. It's technically still Monday for me. That's always so confusing. Alright. Sweaty hands. That's fine. Alright. We got a Necrotic Plague coming up in a few seconds here. Just watch your DPM there, and you'll be able to see what happens. The Necrotic Plague is on Marthon. Warrior, heal, charge, as you can see right there. Charge into Dispel, into continue DPS. It's very good. Basically exactly how you're gonna want to do it. And Zyoko says, you look weird with your current lighting, it looks like your camera is grainy. It might just be a grainy ass camera. Who knows? It's not an expensive camera, this thing is like 15 euros. I didn't really want to get like super HD camera because what's the point? As long as you can see my face, that's the point, right? Anyway. There is some very weird lighting in my room as well. It can be purple. Yeah, it's fun. But good morning, Zyril. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're right in there with some Lich King. And we seem to be doing pretty well. Okay. Bye-bye. That's a wipe. Yeah. That's a Shadow Trap and a half. I haven't seen that in a while in Sparity. I gotta admit. That's not so very good. Oh god. That's not what you want to see, really. And I'm out of water. I need to drink water. I feel dehydrated. Oh my god, too many issues. No, it will get it down. We seem to be doing really well. Yes. Exactly, Jakub. Oh god. Maybe I should just shut up. Yeah. Alright, let's get past this Valkyrie. I don't want to deal with that shit. That's fine. Alright. There's gonna be some minuses. I think that there should... Hey! I can do math. Check this. Oppa! And I'm alive. Oh, he isn't. Oh god, and he also isn't. Well, that's what you get for not being lucky and surviving that. Oh god. I don't even feel bad about this. Oh. Zyril, we actually had 400 people. That was crazy. Like, we really spiked up pretty hard. Like, after DBS, it was actually crazy. Alright, let's see here. Gatol says, how does Hugs have his weapons sheeted in his sides when they normally are on the back? You're gonna have transmogrification in the server. He probably took a weapon that doesn't have this whole on the back situation going on. And if you transmog it into that weapon, then you'll have it on the side. You could just copy the appearance, right? So if I were to have my mace, if I transform it into a mace on my back, I'd be wearing that mace on my back. And Albin says, how do I join your Discord? There's a link in the description down below. You can click the link and I'll give you a nice little role when I'm done with the stream. Like, let's see, I think I checked it. Yeah, there will be some people right here that you can give a role to. Where did Helman go? There's supposed to be Helman here. Tim, where did Helman go? Is Helman still in the... What? Did he break up with me? Is my Discord just buggy? Helman! Where are you? Oh god! Where is he? Well, okay, that should be fine. Please show your offhand transmog. Right, hold on. I'm gonna have to find unsheathed weapon. It's on P. I've got a silver thread rod. It's just some random BOE that I found. It's, yeah, it's just a stick. But I kinda like the idea of having a stick. I don't know why. How long have you been playing on Warmane? 10 years, something like that. Amir says, really useful Discord, thank you. I like the FPS boost add-on. It's not really an add-on, and you know, make sure that you back up your stuff. Just in case, but it helps for, it works for me and Tim. I hope it works for you as well. Desi says, Heroic Havoc's call puts axes on the side, so he transmogged the Scourgebane axe to look like the Havoc. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hey, Albie, my friend wants to ask you what is better, Frost Decay or Unholy? Frost Decay is better on single target in general, and Unholy is gonna be better on area of effect in general. Got him? Yeah, Albie the killer, yeah. Poor guys. Poor people. Well, that's what they get. I like how none of them even whispered me. They were like, okay, this is fine. Oh god. I think you turned off show offline at Abi. Wait. Tim, you might be right. I don't think Hellman ditched us after all. He wouldn't have the balls for that, you know. Nah, I'm just kidding. Love him. But yeah. What I love even more is this potion. Did I miss? I missed. I missed the freaking Devouring Plague. It's not a good start, but that's what you'll get sometimes. Range DPS, That's annoying. GS is gear score indeed. Necrotic Plague is coming up in just a few seconds here. It's Shadow Trap on the ranged. Sneaky has the Necrotic. I misclicked my Devouring Plague. It's on the Doodoo. Or the dude, I should say. The little gnome. Shadow Trap is on the ranged yet again. I think we were moved far enough. Okay, yeah, we were moved far enough, but that was very, yeah, we gotta keep it up here. Oh, Jesus. I might just have to log a tank here, like, honestly. I mean, we just wiped this, honestly. Too many people dead. Infest is killing people. Oh, man. I think we might have to swap some stuff up, like... Maybe, we'll see. Like, a lot of people are giving me the Protection Warrior a lot of shit, but... That's what you'll get if you play Protection Warrior, alright? Like, you can't expect people not to do that, because it's like a meme. Oh, you think we can get, like, a double bob? Oh, we didn't get a double bob. I figured maybe we can get ping-ponged, but... Nope. I love tuning into the stream every morning because the community is so chill. Oh yeah. Thank you, Zyril. That is what I'm going for, you know, like... That's all by design. That was my plan all along. Thank you so much for noticing. Is 5k GS enough to get into Icecrown? I'm kinda new to raiding, but excited to try the biggest raid in this expansion. The biggest raid in this expansion, sir, is Ulduar. Don't mistake yourself. But 5k is enough to get into a ICC 10 normal. It should be on Tuesday. You will have alt runs. 5k generally does tend to be TOC territory, but you can try to get in there. Maybe you're gonna want to have like 200 more gear score. That might help out a lot in getting in. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. I might have to, like, I don't know. I don't think I will, but let's just leave the officers to figure that out. That's not our job. Yeah, we'll have to see what they say, but that's fine. The Ulduar ambassador. Oh yeah. Why Ulduar? Ulduar, you gotta play it yourself. You gotta like experience those mechanics yourself and like understand how everything works on every fight to like really understand why Ulduar's fun. But most of the fights are just like, alright, so let's take a look at Icecrown Citadel, right? You've got BQL. Let's take BQL. You've got the bite to worry about, you've got the swarming shadows to worry about, and you got the link to worry about. Oh, we're going to normal. We're not gonna swap to normal, don't worry. And it's like 3 things that you have to worry about every now and then. Ulduar is gonna throw out like 17 things